It's Sunday. Welcome to East Coast Throwdown 2024. This is going to be the first of several top 8s for the day. This is Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. My name is Lennox, and I'm joined by the uni god player J2.
What's good? What's poppin'?
What's good, bro? How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. I'm excited for this Granblue top 8, and I'm sure you guys are as well. But who are we going to be seeing in this top 8? Let's go check out that bracket real quick and see what we got up first.
We got some killers here today. First up on the stream is we're going to see right here, we're going to have Xerom versus Ryazo, Zane versus Wavie, GucciBluntWrap versus Artorias, and Kiri versus Elsa. This is your top 8 for the day. We should be hopping right into it. We already got Xerom and Ryazo on the screen, ready to go at character select, so I believe we're going to be hopping right in. This first game is going to be incredibly decisive for how the rest of this bracket go.
Yeah.
Xerom is... Oh, man, every time I see Xerom in winner side of a top 8, I'm like, man, he's going to win. like almost consistently. That being said, Ryazo took out Artorias to get here.
Yep.
And Artorias was one of my, top 8 winner side, locked in 100% picks.
Exactly,
you know what I mean? I was like, there's no way he's not making it on winner side. And Ryazo said, nah, not today, dog. My 6 is OD. So this matchup specifically is going to be extremely impactful, not only for obviously whoever wins and gets a little break, but for whoever has to go to losers and deal with that mess down there.
Exactly.
Because as you saw, there's some killers hanging out in the losers bracket right now.
Absolutely, yep. So we're going to be seeing Xerom versus Ryazo. Ryazo on an incredible run so far, chilling in the winner's side, but okay, we got the Luna Lupa confirmed for the Charlotta. You know how you can kind of, do random select for everything but one character? It's the classic.
Okay, I got really tripped up there for a minute.
I know, me too,
there's
but
no way,
be all
bro.
good.
All right. I forgot about that glitch completely, so thank you. Thank you very much.
All good. We let the intros rock, give ourselves a little bit of time to prepare.
Yeah, it's the first game of top 8, you know what I'm saying? You always got to let the intros rock, especially if you got the glow stick claws going on. And of course, Xerom on the classic Charlotta outfit, even got the color and the sword ready to go. This dude is still one of the best to do it. All right, top 8 starting right now. Let's hear it for Granblue Fantasy versus Xerom versus Ryazo.
Yep, already pulling up the Rekka, backstep, just to try and see if we bait out an attempt to mash out from Xerom, but no, the jump out, clean anti-air 2H coming out from Ryazo.
Looks like dropped the link after the 6XL right there. Hit a little too high up, but that is A-okay. It is still very early.
Yeah.
This first round is going to be very much about feeling your opponent out. We are starting to see some consistent 2Hs coming out of Ryazo. All right, let's go.
Yeah, Xerom definitely likes to play it tricky with that noble strategy, taking to the skies with this, awkward jump momentum on Charlotta, but gets anti-air twice, and we're going to do it a third time, not only to escape the corner, but trying to look at evening up this life lead with the throw.
And that's the... Oh, all right, there it is. The U reversal this time. Don't usually see that a whole ton. I like how that started to be represented early. Xerom is one reversal away from biting the dust right here. Gonna rip the raw super. Is that gonna hit the trade? Oh, okay. So yeah, he didn't trigger the full animation. You got that initial bit of damage, but that invuln wore off, so the projectile was enough to kill Xerom there. That's unlucky, but man, that's good data for next round, if nothing else.
Exactly. Smart from Ryazo as well, right? Thinking, oh, okay, if we just get hit by the super, yeah, it's not going to kill without the cinematic, but at least try and look for lethal there. So now round 1 up, and Rekka.
What a jump over. I'm glad how even the many anti-airs has not dissuaded him from jumping at all. It's very strong for this character.
And speaking of jumping, right, gonna air stall with the U dive kick. Lots of these U skills, just trying to look for the slowdown and counter poke Xerom on any of these approaches, but the noble strategy, the chop from the top rope once again.
This is the scariest thing about Xerom is the adjustment comes out instantly. Sometimes there it is, baits out the Brave counter, cashes out with the super. That is going to be enough to kill. Oh, I was not looking at the health bar beforehand, dog. I'm not going to lie.
That's what I'm saying. The SBA drained one of the BP for that extra damage, but shake it off, heading into round number 3.
And all right, of course, first game's going to final round. It would not be any other way. Ryazo getting a jump into their own, and we're going to the corner early.
With the gate.
Xerom's done a pretty good job of getting out of the corner, but all right, here we go, and we're out. The sweep into the noble strategy, so the U reversal.
Okay, JU for the air-to-air, BC just to try and stabilize, but still, once again, tried to cross through with the Rekkas. You end up rolling through anyway and getting caught, but that third close L, Ryazo should be able to seal this out clean with a final Raging Strike.
Second hit of the auto combo into spending it. Yeah, that's the right call, right? You take whatever you have to just settle that game right out there, especially against Xerom. If I'm Ryazo right now, I'm trying to make sure this is a quick 2-0 because you do not want to give Xerom any time to adjust right now.
Yeah. And smart routing too, right? Because at the end there, maybe thinking, oh, this special isn't quite going to kill. I don't have enough for a Raging Chain, but I need that base damage on the Raging Strike just to seal it out. But all right, we got some smiles, we got some laughs between it. Xerom saying, all right, maybe I do have to lock in. I underestimated you. Let me bring out my true power, but once again, Ryazo drawing first blood, but the jump out is clean from Xerom.
You have to be so brave to jump out against that projectile, dude. That is so scary.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, you empty hand. We've seen the dive kick, we've seen the Eureka, and now we're clinging to the wall.
This is great. Game one's all about feeling each other out. Now the funny stuff's coming out. Neutral jump. Looks like caught the startup at 2H right there. Crouch confirm. Not too much damage, but we are out of the corner. That is well worth it.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of preemptive U skills coming out from Ryazo to try and counterpoke a lot of what Xerom's going for. And now we're seeing it on Xerom's side, looking for the reaction SBA as soon as we see that blue flash.
Yeah, hell yeah. If I'm Ryazo, I got the fist in the air right now. I'm feeling real good about that one. And that's enough to kill. Okay, I did it. I didn't want to crawl it either way because I've been wrong all weekend, but there it is. Raw super from Ryazo, enough to check the ult skill here from Xerom. And this is set point for Ryazo, dude.
Yep.
I was joking about you want a quick 2-0 here, but Ryazo might actually do it.
Yeah, baits out the parry, but off of the wall cling, not going to get too much off of it. Sends the EX parry as well.
You saw the startup. You saw the startup.
A little too late on the 2H. He was so clean on that in the first few rounds, but now Xerom being a little bit tricky with the delays.
It's Xerom's ability to switch up his timing, dude. He's always been so good at that. And like once he starts faking out your anti-air game, it might be over. We'll see. Once the parries start to come out, that's how you know he's really comfortable.
Let's see, BC for BC, worse for wear. You might as well spend all the diamonds. The extra damage doesn't matter, but one Charlotta ball confirmed is enough for Xerom to put the round on the board.
Dude, who says Charlotta players don't have footsies, bro? That was nice. That was nice.
Oh yeah, walk back 2M, that's footsies?
Yeah, I'll count it.
We'll take it.
And Rising, we'll count that.
There we go. Oh, spot dodge on the BC. Hard call out, finds the hit for Xerom.
Xerom starting to get the read. Overhead coming in. All right. Take the overhead in that situation. I like how Ryazo is not risking it, trying to stand up and block that.
Okay. Oh my god, you baited out the Brave counter, ended up getting caught by the Raging Strike instead. And the one hit confirmed to the U ball is going to bring us to game number 3.
Dude, that was a fast game too, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That was a fast game too. All right, this is exactly what I wanted from this round. We're going to final game, excuse me.
There we go.
Winner of this, of course, gets a little break, gets to hang out in Winners Finals. That's why you don't stand up against Charlotta's Demon Flip. Oh, goodness. If you're closer to the corner, that would have been a lot more damage.
Yeah, exactly. You get that full confirm. It's so scary when Xerom has represented the overhead so many times. Yeah, we're tapping on the dome. Yeah, it's not going to do too much, but not trying to give away this free extra damage. Now, we're representing the more high reward option. Speaking of, pull up for the counter hit 6-6H.
That's going to be enough to kill. Yeah, instantly cash out with the SBA. Thank you very much. No need to think twice about that one. And now Xerom's going from about to get 2-0'd to set point right here.
There we go, quickly swapping out the momentum. Ryazo, are we going to turn up the aggression in turn? No, walking it back out.
Yeah, 6XL round start. Hell yeah, we're going to turn that aggression up.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't drop the link that time. All right, tack on a little bit extra damage, but messes up the Oki. Ooh. All right, not the end of the world right there. But still, back to the corner. You're going to have to make a play right here. Xerom happy to spend the resources to maintain that positioning. Ryazo just said, back at you, brother.
Looking for the plus frames off of the dive. U parry allows you to escape, but once again, Xerom finds the hit to bring you all the way over to this East Coast corner. There we go, noble strategy set up. No, we're just holding, waiting for the parry.
Back at you, yep. Good patience from Xerom, still able to maintain. Has the life lead right here. Does not have the meter lead, but right now, that doesn't really matter.
Yeah. And we're fine spending all the diamonds, right? We have such a big health lead. We're really looking for any light confirm to seal this out. We have enough for the U Charlotta ball as well. Waiting for a counter poke where Ryazo pulling up. Knows you're looking too patient.
Oh, interesting. That might hit. No! Just shy.
What? The double throw whiff, but it still seals out the game for Xerom. Neither of them too happy about that last interaction, but Xerom is going to be moving on to Winners Finals. Drops all around. I know we're looking for that Twitch reaction. We saw the movement from Charlotta, looking for the reaction SBA, but the bait out from Xerom was so smart in the heat of the moment.
So you want to know the most messed up part about that?
What's up?
If that wasn't Charlotta jump arc, that super probably would have anti-aired. Yeah,
that's no, but the trajectory, I don't know for sure, right?
Yeah, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. So yeah, big ups to Xerom, making it into Winners Finals with the one and only Charlotta.
Yep.
And now Ryazo gets to go hang out in the losers bracket with the rest of the Sharks down there.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to whoever has to play Ryazo next, dog. Like, I don't envy them.
Oh, man, you remember that spot dodge? There we go on the BC, the hard call out where it seemed like Ryazo was so ahead on the momentum, but Xerom just turned on. He had the download after that first game, and he was like, all right, let me lock back in.
Dude, I'm telling you, anybody else's jump arc, that super might have hit. That super would have had a much better hit. Xerom,
you gotta laugh about it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. I know that was kind of BS, but I'm gonna take that. No big deal.
Even in top 8, the shenanigans, they're not gonna stop.
That was, I think Yudi had a moment like that last night. I was watching that, and I distinctly remember you going, no, we still take that, though.
Exactly. It was like a behind-the-back DP, like dropped on a super. But, you know, these are the shenanigans that happen when we have the nerves of trying to stay in the winner's side. Like you mentioned, Lennox, we are not trying to face the Sharks down there in losers. Of course, Gucci, Artorias, Kiri, and Elsa waiting if you stumble down into that loser's side. But we're going to be seeing who's headed down on that other side once we see Zane versus Wavie up next.
Yo, so this is going to be the other, dude, this one. I've been looking forward to this one all morning. So Zane, the way Zane has been playing over the past couple months, has me believing. Zane is the Grimnir player right now that we've all kind of pulled up to see. But they're going to have to get through Wavie first. Wavie is one of the vanilla gods. Arguably the best CAG at the end of the life of that game. Like just very, very solid player and still very good in this version of the game. Don't let me misrepresent that. We've seen the CAG so far from her for the most part this weekend, but Wavie has always had a deep cast to pull from. I know has previously played like Belial and Percival and Vanilla and stuff like that. So depending on the matchup, we might see a little switch up, but we'll see, you know. Still plenty of game left to be played, and frankly, it all depends on how she values these characters in the Grimnir matchup.
Yeah, I do really wonder what we're thinking going into Zane, right? You know, and it's so fun to see Zane tearing it up on the Grimnir. Of course, we know him, you know, from a lot of that DBFZ fame.
So familiar this weekend, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. So familiar with a lot of this tricky air move, and of course, we have the seals, the air dashes. Really, you know, shades of super dash.
Yes.
No assist necessary. We got the movement all on our own. But what does Wavie want to bring into this matchup, right? Like you mentioned, we have the Belial as that pocket pick. You know, the classic top 1, top 3, no matter where you go, what version you're at. Do we want all the tools to try and deal with this and have a diverse tool set, or do we want to be tricky, right? You know, 200% and try and keep Grimnir on his toes? We'll see.
So at this point, I think if you're Wavie, it just depends how you're feeling. Wavie's got the skills to play any of these characters. It is just going to depend on execution, how they're feeling, and how they want to play around this matchup. You know what I'm saying? But she's got it, dude. She can do it. There's no doubt in my mind. The big thing is going to be shutting down Zane's game plan early. If you let the seals come out, if you let him get you into the corner, this gets a lot harder very fast. Yeah, it's tricky, right? Once you have all 4 seals on the table, what are we thinking? Oh, do we want to bait out an anti-air? Do we want to just go in and be fine with, you know, being -2, et cetera, et cetera? A little bit minus, but taking up so much of that space? Or do we really want to commit to stopping that approach? I don't know, it's hard to say, but especially on a character like Belial, right? We have Goisha, we have all of the pinwheel follow-ups. Do we want to try and go for a safe anti-air like that at the risk of, you know, sending the pinwheel up and then being opened up for you Psycho Crusher all the way across the screen? I think the only answer is make sure you're doing all of those things and mixing them up so your opponent can't tell which one you're going to do. I mean,
swap at the top to represent everything.
Yes, exactly. No, just normal fighting game things. Switch up your options. Make sure you're being unpredictable. That's what this game's all about at the end of the day.
Hashtag quirky fighting game thing. So true.
Yeah, exactly. We can argue about like the details of this game all day, but at the end of the day, like that's the basics.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, I'm scared every time we go out to the main menu. You know why? When we were doing pools, I want to say it was Ryazo on the stream setup, and all of a sudden, I started hearing English 6 lines, and I was like, what's going on? I check over on the chat, they're like, did Ryazo really go back out and switch the VAs? Now, I quite like the English VAs. I know it's a pretty, divisive topic around here, but
we won the crew battle,
so that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Whatever, you know. If you guys wanted it that bad, you should have tried harder.
NA versus the world, the classic.
No. This was a specific English voices versus Japanese voices.
Oh, really?
We ran online a few years ago. Yeah, because like Zam, for example, would pull up to the screen and switch it before anybody noticed.
Oh, I see.
And I got told to stop messing with the stream setup once or twice because I tried to sneak out there and change it
Cagliostro gives you the hand on the shoulder.
We got
locked in.
Yeah, there it is. All right. Yo, Zane, how you feeling? You gonna win? Nah, he's ignoring me. Smart.
He said, nah, I'd win.
Smart. Yeah. I'd ignore me, too, if I had to play Granblue on stage.
I don't speak to commentators without a lawyer.
Real?
I'm good. I'm just going to lock in and play my plan.
Oh, man. I'll leave you my business card. You'll have to contact my attorney. Sorry. All right. Looks like we're hopping right into this. The button check is over.
Yep.
Game 2 of top 8 starting right now, and it is going to be the Cagliostro. Yeah. I mean, comfortability is the big thing here, right?
Yeah.
Wavie has a couple characters in her back pocket if she wants to give it a shot. But for right now, stick with what you know. And stick with a character that has the mobility to match Grimnir, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a strong choice to start with.
Yeah, definitely thing to consider though, right? We are first at 2 until the finals, so we only have one opportunity at that rematch screen. Do I want to stick with Old Reliable or do I want to go back to Belial? Shoto, who has all the tools you could ever need in the video game, right?
Talking about old reliable versus old Belial.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is it Goisha or is it the traps? Do I want to pollute the screen with everything to, you know, confuse my opponent, or do I want to just pull up with plus unblock to him? And same as the intros rock. Let's see it. The other side of winners top 8, Zane versus Wavie.
All right, let's hear it, gang. Let's get it.
Playing it slow so far, looking for the EX calculated, but already we set up the seals and the traps. We're playing it so slow.
Yeah, I mean, Zane's got the life lead on chip right now, so yeah, we're big chilling.
Definitely getting the meter advantage as well, right? Just dodging a lot of these tornadoes, losing tempo as we speak, but just a little bit too far for the EX spear to walk up.
Interesting choice. Oh! You don't usually see spammers on stage. There it is. All right, Wavie finally finding the rhythm here, going to get the setup. Oh, good tech, yeah.
There we go. Ooh, pull up for the EX TP grab. Cheeky, Zane not looking for the reaction. It's too early in the morning for this one, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. Actually, who am I kidding? I've been up for like 4 hours at this point. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go.
Wait, right early. Speaking of, calling on the traps on the, but still sniped out. That's a heartbreaker for Zane.
It's got that quick involved, but once you keep moving, that disappears. So if you run into something, that is exactly what's going to happen. Wavie going to take that first round.
Yeah, beautiful spacing on the far H trap set. You were going to be running into Vayne, so surely something that we, you know, labbed out before this.
Wow. I'm kind of surprised the tornado didn't catch Wavie on the back wave down, but that's how it be.
We saw that trap, seal set up immediately into the EX calculated. And now that Wavie is playing a little bit more aggressive, right? Really trying to take this space. We're not having situations like in that first round where it's whipping and losing so much tempo.
And Wavie's like trying to play a little more reactively now. You can see like once the seals come out. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Like predict the movement, try to beat him in the air or catch him on the ground. Yeah, hell yeah.
There we go, the quadruple air dash falling JL, but EC said, all right, you spent out all your cooldowns, let me pull up. No one ever does 3, the far 8 straight into the spear. Game number 1, clean to Wavie.
That was impressive. All right, here we go. Now we get to see what the adjustment from Zane is going to be.
Yeah.
I can't see there being a character switch right here.
No.
But I can see the thinking man pose there on the stage. Gonna give it a quick second.
The thinker, the nudicer.
Yes, the thinker. I mean, you know, all Dragon Ball players are true thinkers at the end of the day.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, do I want to dash jump over and call assist, or do I want to reflect and super? I don't know. Reflecting on how that game won.
Raw tag now.
Oh, you're right.
Raw tag. Yeah. There we go.
We're reflecting the advance right now. I like the far H just to cover that space right in front of Wavie where she thought she was safe to set the trap.
Yeah, good bait out of the Brave counter right there, too. You saw that flash of Raging Strike. That was definitely supposed to be a Brave counter. Oh, gets caught by the low again? Oh, goodness. All right.
50-50 is nasty, bro. I'm not going to lie. JL, empty low 2L, but this time going for the overhead option. The perfect coming out from Zane. The wind back in his sails.
That's the Twitter sequence right there, bro. Bro just hit the Twitter clip straight up on stream. Yeah. 3-touch technically, but
yeah, there we go. We
I'm not here to nitpick, bro. Yeah. He's a Dragon Ball player. We'll give him the 2-touch.
You're right. It's only fair. There we go. Traps with seals, the round side that we've been seeing every single game, but can't be landing on those traps. Either losing your turn, the cross through, clean on the guard one, and the air dash JL.
I really like the air dash in, clipping Wavie, not able to get the full conversion, and that was wonderful spacing. Okay. Big drops right now, dog.
Yeah, maybe a little bit too high on the TP to get the confirm once we landed.
Whoop. Interesting. Okay, so got crossed up right there, and it looks like, God, I don't even know what hit. One of those U skills.
Yeah, right. Ended up being U Psycho Crusher. Maybe the walk out of the corner ended up swapping up the input for the U skill. Still, EX Ul Hoop trying to buy for the space, but U Tornado doesn't catch anything in particular.
Finally checking with the spear. All right, there it is.
There we go. U Seal. Put the massive hitbox on the screen. Too scared to try and challenge, so now we trade the diamond for it, but Zane, one hit away. Same could be set up Wavie, especially once we cash out on this U Psycho Crusher.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be enough to kill. We're not going to build that enough for another bar. There it is. All right, one VP left between the two of them, and baits the DP. There it is. Wavie going to get the punish, and is now sitting on set point.
That was so scary for Wavie up in the corner, right? We did use Psycho Crusher, we had the U Seals, we had the 50-50 available. You can't Brave counter unless you guess right on that first mix and able to escape. Now putting herself on set point like you said.
Oh, all right, the 6-6L check for the punish? Yeah, I will absolutely take that. Oh, okay, Zane, like, that's so smart. Wavie got Zane very comfortable at playing outside of those traps with seals active, where he was not ready for the spear right there. That was good conditioning.
There we go, EXTP, close out for the combo limit. Take the disguise with the golden throne, but the UDP ends up anti-airing you instead.
Kind of like the thought right there, but just not working out. Zane able to get the reaction going. And here we should be able to get some big damage into the setup. Yeah, ultimate seals.
High low. Oh no, I would have guessed that'd be low. Still don't think it's going to be able to kill even if we build up the 100 for it, but we drained the BP. Only one diamond left here. Wait, we have the SSBA.
Yeah. Oh, that's dead. That's dead. Oh my goodness. I was not ready for that to kill, but there's no possible way that Wavie is going to be alive after this. We are going to final game. Here we go.
Forgot we were under the threshold, so not only taking 1, but 2 BP, bringing us to that final game. We're fighting for our lives here, looking at that winners finals.
All right, dude, I was so worried looking at this bracket going like, man, I hope we don't get like back-to-back 2-0s in winner side.
I know.
No.
We got all the time allotted. I'm trying to see everything go down to the wire, and you know, these first 2 sets have already gotten so close.
That's what I'm saying. We already got KOF out of the way, dog. The longest
saying,
one's over.
Yeah, we're chilling on time. We're all good, so let's enjoy the Granblue action while we got it, of course, sticking on the Grimnir, and it looks like we're sticking on the Cagliostro as well. Old Reliable beating that old Belial, like you said.
Shout out to Zero Syndicate for that. I shamelessly stole that one from him.
Inspired by our peers.
Yeah, exactly. Inspired by our peers at all turn, for sure. No, I like how Wavie's sticking with Cag. We saw the success. The big thing right there is Wavie could not get out of the 50-50s. And like once Zane got Wavie to the corner, it was over almost every single time. Wavie's playing really good neutral right now, just needs to keep that going and stay out of the corner.
Yeah, I like that we're immediately trying to be aggressive about the space, right? Pull up with the level 1 rocks, just stand right on top of the trap, so even if we're going for the air dashes and she's able to block, bam, you get your turn right back off of the detonate.
Oh, wow, we're in. That worked. Okay, I did not think the Lariat would connect right there, but this could be exactly what Zane needs. Yeah, okay.
DP safe for the tornado set, too?
I think there was a sway in there, but my little monkey eyes couldn't really see it. I see.
I see that this isn't going to be able to kill. We're going to live with the sliver here, but the throw's not quite lethal at his health. Oh, but that throw bait is air stall with the jump air dash. And Zane now on set point.
And you see it. Oh, man, I wish y'all could see the player cam right there. Wavie had the smile, too. Like,
well, all right, you got me.
That's it. All right, here we go. Set point for Zane right here. This is winner side, so it's just losers you got to worry about. No one's getting eliminated quite yet.
Yep.
Early BP spent from Wavie. Okay, get caught on the overhead. Yeah. Wavie should be able to get the vortex of her own setup right here. And there's the throw. Are we going to get a trap set? No, not yet.
Ooh, money. We made it on the Brave counter with the EXTP. We have all the meter in the world. More Raging Strike.
So low right here. Last time we're going to see, oh no, not enough. I thought we were going to see ultimate trap right here, but not yet.
Oh, this is so scary. All the air salts in the world, but still we got the walk back far H. We're going to final game, final round.
That was a really, really good way to invalidate the seals right there. Wavie put down 2 traps, stood right in the middle, and said, okay, I'll poke you if you're going to be around them, but I am not leaving this. You have to come to me.
Exactly. And where we set the seals to make it so difficult to try and look for that, thread the needle air dash, so tricky.
Yeah, both of these cats are playing this really well. We are getting our money's worth out of this set right here.
Definitely playing some cat and mouse with the air dashes, but how are you going to air dash with no seals? Trying to walk out the stone hat technique, not going to work in the present day.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what side you got hit on, but I got hit too, brother.
Ended up mixing yourself the ultimate seal. Even if it doesn't actually land, just makes the air movement so restricted from Zane, but still able to find his way back out of the corner.
Finally starting to see some of this hit and run game plan that we saw earlier in the weekend. Baiting out the 2H there from Wavie. Potentially could kill off the right starter on this next hit. Wavie only has 1 BP left, but you're going to need a fat, close, heavy starter for that one.
Woo! Stand on the traps, just barely avoiding any punishment after the QB.
Oh, okay. Going to get the crumple? No, just go for the knockout right there. That's right.
Tried to go for a throw bait off the TP back, but still.
Just barely did get that cancel in. A little late on the far heavy right there. I get that.
Here we go. We built 50 off of the next hit. Be 1 touch either side because Wavie got no BP to her name.
No, but you only need 1 more hit right here. And you got plenty of meter to spend. All right. Zane just happy to block this whole thing out. No.
Oh, but wait for the BC. You're allowed to escape. Spot dodge on the air dash.
1 more hit. 1 more hit. This is not over yet.
1 touch.
Oh,
level 1 rock's not going to do it. Paper, scissors, everything you got to worry about. The UDP, the whip, but still pulls up after the air dash. The landing button is enough for Zane to move on.
That's the kind of scramble that like is the natural culmination of a set like that. You know what I'm saying? You get some good back and forth going. We're going to final game, final round, whatever. And both of these cats know they need 1 more hit. There's not really a lot of the resources left. We're just trying to get it right now, and it's a heartbreaker, right? But at the same time, like that's what we're here for right now. It's top 8. You got to be locked in 100% of the time. Wavie going to be dropping to losers. Zane going to be facing off against Xerom in winners finals. That's going to be our first of 3 of the morning, but we're not even close to that.
Exactly.
We're not even close. We have we have some sick losers games coming up.
Absolutely.
So talk to me about these next two cats, because I happen to be a big fan of both of them.
Okay, so we kind of got the New York versus New Jersey battle coming up in top 8 losers. Next up, we're going to be seeing GucciBluntWrap, who's pulling up with the Yuel, and Artorias, of course, needs no introduction. EVO finalist pulling up with the Siegfried as well. Sent to losers, earlier than we might think, right?
Yep.
A close match against Ryazo earlier on in that top 32, but now he's going to be fighting his way to try and get that run back. But Gucci's going to make him fight for it, right? Has been tearing it up on the Yuel.
Dog, see, GucciBluntWrap has had one of the harder losers runs this weekend.
Yeah.
So
tell me about it. Who'd she run into?
Gucci lost. Gucci made it out of pools and winners. No problem. No issues there.
No issue.
Immediately had to play Zane. Had to play Zane. Lost, but is the only person this weekend so far that's not named Wavie to take games off Zane so far.
Exactly.
The only one.
Up
Zane,
until this top 8.
Up until this top 8.
The only one to make him bleed.
The only one. After that, had to beat Scott Vermillion.
Yep.
2-0, by the way. Let's look at who's next. Oh, yeah. Third strike champion, Bisu.
Oh.
2-1. Okay, solid. Not
there
bad.
There we go.
Who'd you have to win to get into top 8? Tega.
Nah.
Like, what? That's an insane losers run right there. And you see, you see the deep breath on screen. She's like, all right, I'm here to lock in. I made it. I had to beat some killers to get here. Now I just have to beat this child right next to me.
Oh, now I just got to beat Artorias. Okay.
Yes.
The hard part's over. Okay.
I have to beat the crossover arc champion, Artorias. Like EVO finalist too. You called it out. This kid is so good. He has been grinding for pretty much since this game came out.
Yeah.
And within like the first couple weeks, I noticed kind of a drastic change because he was entering online stuff, and you know, I'd see his name popping up. He'd pop up on stream every once in a while. And he was pretty solid. He was okay.
He was pretty good.
But there was a switch that flipped in those early days where he went from kind of just okay to consistent top 8 finish.
Exactly.
And that kind of grew into that culmination of crossover arc champion, and then again, of course, that EVO finals.
Yeah.
And now we're here at East Coast Throwdown 2024 in losers of all places against GucciBluntWrap. So this is a fun check. We're not playing Avatar Belial in bracket. No thanks.
And talking about Artorias, kind of about this path since Rising has dropped, even in the first couple months, I think he would say the same thing. What he was telling me was, man, when I first started out, like, I was playing, I didn't really know the game like that. But yeah, it's like you said, one of those switches just flipped after running enough sets with so many of these top tier players, ended up being, top caliber himself, and has constantly proved that time and time again, online and offline. Of course, Gucci trying to make a name for herself as well over here in this loser's top 8.
I mean, I would argue you already made a name for yourself right now. With you beat that many killers and losers to come down. You took games off Zane. You're here at top 8.
You're a force to be reckoned with.
You're a force to be reckoned with. And your tag is GucciBluntWrap, dog.
It's
like
so
hell
good.
yeah.
We got Artorias, the medieval, the
Dark Souls
presence.
character.
Exactly.
Yo, like peep the Siegfried skin. Yeah. Peep the Siegfried skin.
Yeah.
With the helmet and everything. That's Artorias from Dark Souls 1, dog. Like that's yeah.
The lingering will versus the unstoppable force. Heading on into it. Our buttons are all good. Losers top 8. GucciBluntWrap versus Artorias.
It is going to be all bangers from here on out. Here we go. All right. Yuel. First time I think I've seen Yuel in a top 8 this year. Let's go. Flip kick. So she just got to buff that flip kick. I believe it's still plus, but it's now an overhead, if I remember correctly. You gotta remember to block that one high.
Incredibly fast overhead, but the thing is, you're not actually going to get a full confirm unless it's on that counter hit, right? So really conditioning your opponent to look for these low sweeps, challenging on the stance, and now all of a sudden, we're getting caught up by counter hit overhead. But all of a sudden, we're fighting our way back onto the corner, set up into the stance with 2M.
Oh, I love that walk under right there. So messed up the counter hit timing a little bit, but still, that's a good message to send early. Don't jump on me.
There we go. Now we got the throw, double dash. Split up once again with the UDP.
We're going to build the meter. Yeah, you're going to spend some ultimate skills here. That is enough to kill. All right. I was a little worried there. Ultimate skill scale a little weird sometimes in this game. So wasn't 100% sure, but we are out here now. GucciBluntWrap taking the first game against Artorias, or first round, excuse me, against Artorias. First game.
Yeah, a little yip-yip action with the U-Fox. You know what she calls that?
What?
She calls that Fox Shine.
Fox Shine.
It's even work. The smash history coming through. There we go, coming through with the cross-up safe jump. And DP right after, though.
I call most of her moves variations of Kai specials, actually.
Oh, yeah, like Fluff Dipper?
Yeah.
Oh, no. But no fluff in this sword. The clean hit landed from Artorias in the corner.
There we go. Cash out with super right here, Typically, once you see that BP spend mid-combo, you know the super's coming after for the refund and some of those diamond damage to your opponent. Throw? Oh, you don't even need it, dog. You just got frame trapped. Okay.
There you go.
It'd be like that.
Run up, catching out the fuzzy tech. A little delay button action to try and see what we're looking at the defense. And now we're tied up on the rounds.
Yes, we sure are. Dude, all these games are gonna go back and forth, man. Who am I kidding? We're gonna be here in a minute. Strap in, gang. We're in some good games. Dash M for the knockdown. DP back at you. So don't even try to counter poke me.
Damn. Stan's gonna run right under the Sword of Damocles. Now we're trying to fight our way back into the corner once again. Gucci letting these MVPs fly, and so is Artorias, inspired by his opponent. But one step ahead is GucciBluntWrap.
Was that a dashing heavy starter? Oh, yo, we got the swag routes. Look at the carry.
Raggy.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt.
To the Fox Flame. Set up the stance.
That is a great mid-screen combo. Holy cow, I did not realize she had mid-screen damage like that. Very expensive, but great carry and good damage. Well worth it.
Ooh. All right. We're with the hit grab, brings us all the way over to the other corner.
Artorias heard me say good carry and said, yo, check this, bro.
Ooh. Scared to, get counter hit. Swinging into the second hit of that Fox Flame. Artorias, 1 HP to his name.
Finally starting to recognize the that new overhead. Yeah,
we see a lot of empty record coming out from Artorias just to see what the opponent is looking for, but still it's going to be the kill for Gucci. Game number 1.
Wow. All right, Artorias already on the back foot. That was not on my bingo card for this morning, right? That's the level of competition we got here at East Coast Throwdown 2024, dog.
There we go. Already loses a little bit earlier than you might like, so taking the time to recompose deep breaths in the character select, I understand. You do not want to let your opponent run away with the momentum this early.
And Artorias does have a couple secondaries. I don't think we're going to see them because Siegfried is a very powerful character. But
we know we have the Beatrix, we know we have the cat available, but
I forgot about
still
the
standing
Beatrix,
on top.
Yeah, the Catalina, I still remember it was that Scrub David versus Artorias at WAST. They were rocking the secondaries grand finals.
Exactly.
I thought I was watching something else, but
that's what I'm saying.
This kid could cook with a lot of characters, so we'll see. Locked in with Siegfried at least for the rest of this set.
Yep. All right, walk it out. Play it a lot more patient. Trying to scout on the fluff dipper, but instead we get the 6-6M.
Yeah, dash M for the knockdown. Oh, there it is. All right. Some more footsies. Backdash 5M. Hell yeah.
Oh, there we go. Third dance 2M, just looking for the safe jab.
And you see these spot dodges that both these cats are throwing out and getting punished for. They are looking for that brave counter every single time.
Scouting it out. It can be such high reward, but it's really a high risk the way that you give up your turn to try and scout it out.
And your recovery of the spot dodge can get counter hit. I'm pretty sure that's how we watched Artorias lose that last game.
Exactly.
Whoa! All right, just
2U.
Reversal 2U. Yeah, we will take that.
Didn't quite believe in the Callisto, but still got the wake up sweep.
Yeah, and if you're Artorias, you're not trying to spend super this early. You're like, hey, at this point in this game, no, never mind. All right.
Now it's the Callisto on the stance. There we go. We drain all the BP for it too. I think this leaves Gucci with the sliver.
It is indeed, but that is no. That was enough to kill. All right, Artorias with the wake up 2U into SSBA, sending a little bit of a message right there. All right, what up, Callisto?
I think we live with the 1 HP. The SSBA. I should have known when it drained all the diamonds. Artorias 1 round away from tying it back up, but the counter hit overhead now going to get us that full confirm.
Oh no, that was
3 in a row.
One. Yeah, all right. Just like you said, getting that counter hit confirmed. Oh, big anti here, not a 2H, but I think that's another stance follow-up right there.
I think so, yeah. There we go, 2M able to block in time for the brave counter, so you get a BC right back to keep up your turn, but now it's the MDP on the overhead.
Oh, wow. Yeah, all right. Love that spot dodge. Very hard to get that timing down with Siegfried Fireball, but GucciBluntWrap got it locked in. Far heavy immediately after check the run forward is death.
It's death, and now it's set. Point for Gucci. 1 round away from sending Artorias home at number 7, but taking a little bit of time in between the rounds. He wants to lock in to bring it to that game number 3.
Not my go to Artorias. It loses already? I don't know, man.
Oh, counter hit off the 2M.
That was really good footsies. Oh, no.
Waiting for that far 8. Now Gucci's got you up against the wall. Safe jump 2M. No, instead going for the overhead.
Back throw into the corner. It's going to leave you in a bad spot. I like the call, trying to get out of the corner early, but Artorias read that piece a mile away, and that is going to hurt.
Exactly. We were running away with the momentum for the past 3 rounds, but no, the jump on the SBA.
Huge drop. This is not going to be enough to kill. No meter, obviously, but you are in a bad spot, and now with no meter means we are going to see both of these cats burn through these BP real fast.
Punish on the fluff dipper, but the back throw is going to seal it out. Gucci takes it 2-0 to send Artorias home at number 7, moving on to losers quarters.
I feel like I blinked, bro, and my whole world's spinning right now. What just happened? Wow. All right, with Yuel, too. Shout out to GucciBluntWraps. Very well played with an underrepresented character there, no less. Oh, dog, and you see Artorias is not thrilled about how that turned out. That's, you know,
that's how it goes.
That is, unfortunately, that is how it goes. Highly competitive environment, but hey, yo, real quick, before Artorias gets off stage, hey, I want everyone to give it up for Artorias out in 7th place. Very good showing this weekend. Let's hear it for my man.
One more time for New Jersey's finest, but Gucci is going to be moving on, representing the Yuel. I knew the Yip Yip fam over there in the crowd, cheering them on, Makuna, Koyo, etc., etc. I know you guys are thinking, hell yeah, let's go. But of course, we got to see the other side of that losers top 8 as well, right? Who we got, Lennox? Who's up next?
Oh, all right. We actually have 2 of my favorite kind of newer players for this version of the game. It's going to be Kiri versus Elsa. Elsa going down to, I think it was Zane. I'm going to have to look at that. I have it right in front of me. Let's see. Elsa eliminated Mr. Quotes to make it in.
Yes.
And Zane, dude, where the hell? Oh, it was Wavie. I'm sorry. It was Wavie. That's right. All right. So Wavie actually was responsible for sending Elsa 2 losers right here.
I see.
Kiri had another, like, frankly disgusting losers run.
Yeah.
Kind of on par with GucciBluntWrap. So eliminated Coach Steve.
Yep.
2-0. Eliminated that scrub David. 2-0. Eliminated Prada. 2-0.
Okay.
Like I'm saying, like very,
not a game
very
dropped in
solid.
that losers run.
Not a single game dropped in the losers run. And I think doesn't matter. I'm worried about this game right now. So
and Kiri is an absolute menace, even pulling up to the locals, right? Of course, we're thinking, oh, Monday Night Mash Fest pulling up for Melty. No, we're over here at WASD Granblue tearing it up week after week as well. But you're headed up against an absolute legend, Elsa, rocking the Nier once again, which, you know, especially in version 1.5, this character is looking so different. There's so much more downtime on death where if you're able to find a good 5L or even a Brave counter just to buy yourself a little bit more time to breathe, it can be so detrimental when you don't have that Raging Strike. Nier just loses so much of that offensive capability. But we also think when death is back up, your opponent is down to 50% and Nier has that 100% meter as well, that's the win con, man. We're just swinging for the far H to seal out your fate.
Absolutely. This character got some changes, but like some of the other characters that got changes, doesn't mean she got gutted. You just got to play her a little differently. You got to figure it out. And like the really good Nier players, they know, nah, she's perfectly viable.
I'm saying.
So button check here. Obviously, we're seeing the Katarina and the Gran. Definite button check. I think Kiri's still on the Jita, but I'm going to be honest with you, it's been a minute since I've seen her play, so I'm not 100% sure.
So the last time I saw Kiri over at the WASD offline, we were seeing a lot of the Katarina. We were making such good use of how Lightwall does these buffs in 1.5. Just get so much corner carry off of any of these hits, constantly keeping your opponent in the corner where, cat corner pressure is like vanilla all over again.
Yes, indeed. All right, I guess the cat pick doesn't really surprise me. There are several cat players and Jita players throughout the course of this game and the last game that would go back and forth between both. I guess most famous of which I guess would be Neo Cars. Shout out to Neo Cars. Hope you're doing all right. I know that hurricane messed things up around your way, but
hopefully everyone is doing all well.
Yeah, for
hopefully
real.
Kiri's doing well as well. Oh man, Jita got nerfed. My Shoto with incredible corner carry. I wish there was another female Shoto with incredible corner carry. Oh darn. Oh hey. Catalina. I hadn't seen you there. What's up? What's poppin'? We got Lightwall and we got the buttons all checked. Let's see it for the other side of top 8 losers, Kiri versus Elsa.
And Lightwall will be popping, rest assured. Yeah, all right. This is exciting. I was ready for the Jita here. This is pretty hyped to see some cat in top 8, too. We get some Yuel, we get some cat.
Yep.
Switching it up. The old LK color, too. Let's go.
Exactly. And, of course, we got the Flower Crown, the Elsa Classic. Shout out having all the costumes and accessories unlocked, but looking at the far H, Kiri immediately with the Whip Punish Thrust.
All right, so this actually makes a lot more sense. Elsa posted a picture of Lightwall and Catalina 2M this morning.
Oh, because this was the path, not playing the cat, but instead looking at what was going to be befalling them later on.
I got baited. I thought they were going to bring out the cat, but no, that is not the case. Elsa perfectly happy to just sit here in the corner. This is one of the scary things. Like, these really good Nier players are very patient.
Oh, yeah.
When they need to be, I should say.
Exactly. When death is down, there's really not much you can do, and especially because a lot of your normals don't have that death enhanced range. So now just stuck in the corner against Kiri, holding all this 6-6L pressure. You got 8 more seconds till death is back up.
That ain't no thing. 50 seconds left on the clock. You got plenty of time to stall. Oh, all right. Especially if you get the right spot to press out.
Yep. Fuzzy 2L, my beloved. Catch you on the approach. Now we got the death grips. Death back down once again. Brave counts are really just killing the puppeteering of this character.
They're both playing this super slow right here. You can tell neither player really wants to overcommit, and I mean, that's why right there. You make one wrong move, you're eating at least 30% mid-screen.
Look at the threat. We're looking for a preemptive 5L to try and catch out the startup and put death off the screen for stocks, right? If you're able to knock it out. If 9 seconds down. But now we're looking at the win con, 100% available. Kiri, worse for wear on the HP, but we really don't want to run out of death.
15 seconds on the clock, spending the Brave counter to kill Death. This is going to go down right to the wire. Elsa has the life lead. Kiri needs to start to close the distance and take some of this health back. 5 seconds left. Elsa just needs to hold on. Honestly, yeah, you don't even need to tech that. You don't even need to tech that. Oh, beautiful. So smart.
Still, Kiri understood what their fate was going to be for this round. Great patience.
It's like a Tekken timeout. You take the launch, you eat the combo, then you just don't get up. Go ahead.
Exactly.
You won't kill me on the ground. No big deal.
Yeah.
All right.
Where before version 1.0, so many times we would see Nier go for, oh, okay, before these 13 stocks are up, I'm trying to kill you with the SBA. Now we're trying to recycle these stocks as much as we can, slow it down so that even if we're, you know, in burnout essentially for the next 20 seconds, all we have to do is stall out and take the throw.
Yeah, I like that. Burnout's a good way to think about that for sure. With the 2U right there allows Kiri to get in, and we are going to establish a little bit of a strike throw game plan going here. There's that light wall we were talking about. Oh, goodness. All right.
Bone cruncher off of the 2-2U, and we get the side swap off into Elsa clean, but still not able to keep that pressure up, right? We're still waiting for Death to come back.
There it is. All right, the 13 stocks on deck. Elsa is able to hold on to this life lead a little bit. Kiri kind of finagling for some space right here, but runs right into Death, and this is going to be enough to kill. Cash out with the SBA. Say goodbye. Elsa, good enough to take that first game.
And that's so scary to have to deal with. We're talking about this win con off of the far H, right? But Elsa, not quite at that 100% just yet, but knew the next hit was going to confirm into that super, get you just enough meter to seal it out. Now we're one game up. Kiri looking over and saying, all right, what do I do? Elsa's like, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to coach you. What, do you think this is casual?
I'll tell you after, dog. How about that? I'll tell you after I eliminate
I'll do a little VOD review on the stream once we get back, but for now, I'm locking in.
You're going to have to tune into the stream, though. That's going to be a sub-only one. Sorry. All right, here we go. Game 2 starts right now. We'll see if Kiri can make the comeback right here. What do you think? So what are the... Oh, no. Forget about that. I was about to ask you about over-under for character switch, but we're locked into Catalina for the rest of the time, dog. So
we're big chilling.
Territory.
Spaced out thrust in the DP. Now we're putting it all out on the line, but Kiri's still going to get caught up by Elsa. We're cashing out in the stocks. You want to get that early health lead. It's going to be a good 6-7 seconds till we get that death back up. So now we're just playing with 6XL and throw.
This is kind of what I want to see a little more from Kiri is light thrust a little more.
Yeah.
If you space that out right, you can still pressure with that a little bit. And we've already seen Elsa get checked a couple times in neutral. So this is where you... How does Elsa always have the life lead, dog? This is close now, but damn.
Yeah, it was the early cash out. Now we're playing this. Oh, okay, let me try and slow the game down. But now we've lost the health lead. Now we have to play a little bit more active, but with 13 stocks, I don't know, close out starter. I still don't think it's going to be able to... Oh, wait, my bad.
It's Jover. It's Jover, gang. Yeah. You get that damage buff when there's less stocks left off that super too.
Right.
I always forget about that too.
I should have realized. I was thinking, maybe we live with just 1 HP, but no. We still got the firepower behind it. Maybe a little bit more downtime on this character, but still able to secure lethal when you least expect it.
It's just like what we were talking about earlier. Elsa is so patient right up until she isn't, and she just mashes on you, and you're not ready for it. Like Elsa's very good at switching up that pace.
Yeah. And switching it at the drop of a dime, right? You know, trying to make sure that you're not ready for it, thinking, oh, you're ramping up the aggression. No, it goes from 0 to 200 immediately, but light wall. We've been seeing so many of these preemptively from Kiri, thinking, oh, why are we giving them our turn and going into 5U backstep? We are scouting out that Brave counter, and when Elsa finally bites, look at how much health we've taken.
Gets back thrown in the corner, though. That is tragic. That's the best start Kiri's had so far, and Elsa still claws that life lead right back. Here's in the corner. Oh, never mind. It's Jover. It's so Jover. Okay. Oh, all right. Did have enough meter to send that a little bit more, but absolutely did not need it. Crumple state off that ultimate thrust is going to be more than enough. Kiri finally puts one up on the board. Game 2 is going a final round.
Exactly. I like the idea off the double Fury swipes, maybe just looking for a slow burn chip damage situation, but Kiri just busts out of the corner. We are trying to bring this to game number 3 once again. The unsummon, barely any downtime. We're just trying to make sure we don't burn out and cash out too early.
Absolutely. That's the key right now. If you're Elsa, it is all about the control game. You have the life lead. Now you have the corner too. You can sit right here and big chill.
Yep. There we go. Now we're waiting it out. Full on the diamonds, but the patience coming out from Kiri, not trying to get counter hit on the approach of the far H and being too aggressive once we're in that death recovery.
And this is so funny. Literally just holding down back, not caring if we're giving up space because we have such a big life lead. Chip almost doesn't matter. And at a certain point, like being in the corner doesn't matter because we get stuff like this happen. Side switch combo, back throw, whatever, cash out, and that's it. What? When did the life lead happen? I blinked and I missed it. That's crazy.
What I'm saying. The 2M death waltz out of the corner, tried to catch you on that walk back. Ooh, my shimmy so nice. Ooh, my shimmy so clean. But still, Elsa's going to move on to the next round. But one more time, give a big shout out to Kiri for qualifying for this loser side top 8.
Yeah, finishing off at 7th here at Granblue. 5th place at Melty Blood this weekend, too, so multiple top 8s under her belt.
Double
big shout
medals.
out to Kiri. Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
All right, so that is, I believe that's all of our first run here of winners
now we
and
got
losers.
losers quarters, right?
We're going to get some repeats now, yeah.
Ooh,
so
okay,
next up is going to be Wavie versus GucciBluntWraps. Oh, yo, check it out. We got the replays here, too. Oh, my goodness.
I can't believe I had the audacity to say, oh, maybe you don't die.
Maybe you don't die. Maybe you don't
die at that HP.
I was thinking it. You said it,
What's
dog,
this
but
guy
I was
saying?
thinking it, yeah.
Oh, man, but the mash out of the corner. 2 rounds in a row, we saw 2M into ult skill conversion kill, man. But back and forth, Elsa ended up on the, on the top end there to move on to quarters.
And see, like, that sequence right there, that was where Kiri pushed Elsa all the way back into the corner. As soon as Elsa's back was to the corner, that's when Elsa decided to strike. Like, just lure you into a false sense of security, now we're going in. So, yeah, we got the bracket right here. Xerom and Zane sitting pretty up in winners finals. We will be getting to them in a moment, but right now it's going to be Wavie versus GucciBluntWrap. Man, Yuel versus probably Cag. And then, of course, after we're going to have Ryazo versus Elsa. These are your final 6 right here. We've already had 2 eliminated, and we still got quite a few matches to go, so don't go nowhere. These games are just getting started, and they're just getting good, too.
Hell yeah. And like you're mentioning, right, the old reliable as far as Cagliostro has been working out for Wavie as far as, some of these previous matches. But still, thinking about it, right, do we want to swap over to the Belial? We think about the Yuel stance, right, the third dance where it's so tricky to try and escape. We have the overhead, the unreactable to try and worry about. But, of course, we want to, try and scramble out with those lows. Belial with that 2M, of course, we got to bring it up once again. One of these amazing low checks, plus on block. Even if it doesn't end up catching out the Yuel, still, we're able to get our turn started even on our own defense, right? So I wonder if we're going to be valuing that or if we're going to try and be tricky with the Cagliostro.
I think it's going to be Cag at first, having those movement options, because, like, Yuel doesn't have, like, a fireball exactly, right? Like, pretty rush down, like, a good mid-range game, too, right? Like, far M, far H, very good buttons. But having the ability to teleport around the screen and have that, like, kind of tricky reversal teleport action going on with Cag might pay some dividends in this matchup. I honestly don't know. Looks like it's going to be button checking with the Vera. So
I remember we were trying out the Vera for a little bit, like, a couple months, especially after the most recent patch. Maybe, a consideration down the line, but no. We got the Cagliostro, we got the Belial.
I remember
this one's just for the check.
I think Wavie was messing around with Vera like day 1 too.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still a believer that Vera is quite a good character, but I mean, definitely, I think takes a little more work in game.
We don't have a ton of them in NA either, right? Of course, we think of Char, but I think of,
we got a lot, but not a lot that make this top 8. That's
exactly.
Good.
Yeah. Lots of Vera fans, but hard to bring it over to those top cuts. Testing out that third stance, just making sure our parry's all good.
All right, yeah, there it is. There's the thumbs up.
Oh, yeah.
Both these gals getting right into it. Let's see, GucciBluntWrap versus Wavie. All right, so not often we see Wavie in losers at this stage of the game, right?
Yeah.
I'm still real used to seeing Wavie, like, making it to winners on top 8, quick winners finals after that, et cetera, et cetera. She's going to be fighting for life in the Shark Pit right now. This is for 5th place. So winner of this gets to move on. Is going to get a little bit of a break. And, of course, the loser will be out at 5th. And it seems like we might have a sound issue.
Oh, it wasn't. I'm not going to lie. My headcanon was Wavie selecting Summer Belial and just asking production, oh, is it okay? Are we going to get TOS for the skin?
True.
Are we good? Is the PG-13 skin all good?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I mean, it's been flashing.
But I think you are right.
Yeah, I think so. We'll see.
Just got to make sure the audio is all good before you head on into the match. Might as well.
I mean, we've been seeing that Belial print flash up on stream, like, for the most part. Even if they're picking the skin, like, the print's there. So I don't know if, So a little late to be thinking if it's PG-13 or not, you feel me?
All right. But, it looks like we are probably going to be looking for the Belial in this matchup, going up against the Yuel. Like you mentioned, right, it has a lot of good ways to try and play that keep away, whether it's Goisha and a lot of its follow-ups, or even just looking for buttons, right? 5H, one of these big keep away stop sign buttons, and then 2U, 2M. It's a Shota with all the tools you could possibly want in Granblue.
Oh, yes.
No other way to say it.
Very powerful character. It does fine against Yuel, too. Yuel, man, I feel like Yuel's far buttons actually could test Belial at some of these ranges, but clearly Wavie's making this pick for a reason, right? So I'm not gonna Monday morning quarterback this piece. We're gonna sit back and watch real quick.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, we're getting ready to do it. All right. I wasn't sure if we were doing another button check. I got scared. All right, here we go. Yeah. Oh, you went for command grab right off the cuff. All right.
Maybe going a little crazy. Losers quarters got you moving with an activeness I'm not familiar with, but still, mash out with the 2M to escape the corner, and we spot dodge overhead.
What? That was a double, triple whiff on the 2L right there that I don't think I've ever seen from Belial. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, and the spot dodge. Yeah, just a little bit too late on the punish. Tried to get the best punish we could on the falling EXDP, but still going to find the hit here on the scramble.
Low-key, this might be enough to kill. This is going to be very close. Wait. This is going to be very close. Burned out the rest of the BP, and that is going to do it. All right. GucciBluntWrap taking that first round with the SBA.
Yeah.
Wow.
Seemed like a pretty quick round, but again, Wavie, one of these players who is, you know, very okay with spending a lot of those BP early. Of course, on a character like Belial, right? You have a lot of really strong ult skills, but usually you're trying to route into the SBA, get that guaranteed damage, and then refresh that BP economy as well.
Well, a lot of characters use ult skills to get like mid-screen conversions, right? And Belial's mid-screen conversions are already so good. You don't necessarily need to use them unless you're trying to like mess your opponent up. But I'm gonna be honest, none of that is a factor right now. GucciBluntWrap is bringing it out with the swiftness, runs right into the ultimate DP. Now we're gonna get the side switch, good block of the cross up. Yo, GucciBluntWrap on the other hand, loving these ultimate skills and using them to good measure, no less.
Exactly. You Fox Flame, you Star Chaser, but still pulling up here with the flip. A little bit too far, especially off that back dash. Looking for the shimmy, and now we find the 6XL, the cold shoulder.
All right, there it is. All right, command grab finally working. We saw that represented in the first seconds of this game. Finally gonna get a hit. Whiff punishes with the Raging Strike. If you actually can hit that, it's low-key a great whiff punish option, but it's so hard to get. I thought that was gonna kill!
Oh, it's just a little bit too far from the corner, I guess. Now we get the jump in from Gucci, and that's game number 1.
Wow, Wavie has lost 2 heartbreaking rounds like that so far in these games we've seen. So close, final hit either way, and just not able to find the, not able to close it out. That's crazy.
Yeah, and a spot dodge on the Goisha as well, going for the 2M. That third dance 2M, if I'm not mistaken, I saw some yapping on the timeline from Beatboss. He said, this character can safe jab UDPs? Haven't seen it ourselves just yet, but we saw the UDP earlier from Wavie, but now we're just going for the full commit down back.
Are you a prophet, dude? That was UDP get blocked right there. That's crazy. All right.
I'll be looking into the future sometimes, but Wavie, I don't know, the future might be ending real soon. The DP once again. Gucci with the SBA, putting herself on set point.
So I'm not gonna lie, I like the fact that Wavie came out with that real high pace, like kind of reminiscent of like some of the old CAG play we've seen.
Yes.
But GucciBluntWrap was ready for that, dog.
Exactly.
So ready.
Ready to contain the aggression and really trying to fight for this loser semis as we speak. There we go. All right, DP finally landing on the fluff dipper.
Oh, what a backdash! Oh my goodness. Usually that goes all the way through, but GucciBluntWrap was ready for that. All right, yeah, that's minus.
We're playing with our heart on the line right now. BC, even on the diamonds.
Yo, these cats are not ready to block that new flip kick, man.
Me neither. It's so fast. It's like nigh unreactable. Going up for the throw. Fox Flame just looking for a guard on the DP, but Wavie slowing it down quite a bit on the defense. I say as we pull up with the UDP. Should be able to build up the 100 for him, but might not even need it. The Raging Strike seals it out clean. Gucci moves on to loser semis.
So we're going to get into that later. Before anything happens, yo, give it up for Wavie out in 5th place. Good run this weekend.
One more time, give it up. Damn, Gucci on an absolute tear right now with a 2-0. Oh my god, this run has been going insane, Lennox.
Insane. So lost to Zane in winners.
Yeah.
Only one to take a game off Zane.
Yeah.
Beat Scrot for Million in losers.
Yep.
Beat Bisu in losers. Beat Tega in losers. I already forgot who they played the first game of Top 8.
I know.
That one.
We got Artorias and then taking out Wavie as well. So now moving on to this loser semis, a loser's run of a lifetime, but still so many more games to play. And that's why as soon as she got off the stand, not trying to congratulate, not trying to pop off too early, knowing that we still got to lock in for the rest of this bracket. But we also got to figure out who our opponent is. Lennox, who do we have up next in the losers quarters?
Their opponent is going to be the winner of this game. It is going to be Ryazo versus Elsa. So this right here, Ryazo. Oh, okay, we're already
guessing for sides.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't see that as often anymore. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm going to be honest. I'll do it once in a blue moon, but only if I know my opponent wants one side. I do it out of spite. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
I training mode on 2-player side, but you know sometimes I want to take that advantage. If they seem like they really want it, I'm like. RPS though?
Let's get it. Absolutely, absolutely. The mental damage starts in the pregame every time.
I see.
Every
Respectfully,
time.
I'm a paper thrower. I'm not gonna lie. It's high risk, high reward. I'm on like layer 3 too early, man. But Rock is so strong. But speaking of strong players,
you're one of those
chilling out
types,
in the winners finals. We'll be seeing that in just a little bit. We got Xerom versus Zane. We just saw Wavie versus GucciBluntWrap, and now we're trying to find Gucci's opponent in Ryazo versus Elsa.
Indeed. Ryazo sending Artorias to losers, and now is going to have to face off against Elsa.
Yep.
Oh, man, this is going to be an interesting match. I think Six is going to do fine in this match. Ryazo, I guess famously, does have an Anilla as well.
He's got the sheep in the back pocket, but I don't know, especially going up against Elsa, I don't know if we're going to see it.
I have been like yelling into the ether for like almost a year now to, hey, Ryazo, play a top tier. Just play Six.
Friends don't let friends play mid tier.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and like it's not even like Anilla is not viable, right?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Anilla's a perfectly fine character right now,
but he's
like,
a competitor, right? He's got the warrior spirit, so you got to give yourself the best tools to fight back.
Yes, if you showed up to win, I want you to prove to me that you showed up to win.
That's what I'm saying.
And if you win with Anilla, you know what? I'll shut my mouth. Easy as that.
There we
go. All right, so yeah, button check. Obviously, that's why we're seeing the Anilla right now.
Yep.
The Super Saiyan Blue Grand. Still low key, dude. One of my favorite palette swaps for this new game.
You wrong with the SSBG?
Oh yeah. I like Super Saiyan Rose personally. I like the rose color a little better, but I've always been partial to the glowing blue hair. You feel me?
All right, I see.
Yeah, they were cooking with the colors in this game. Shout out to Side Games.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of shout out to Side Games, we gotta next time we kick it over to us. We gotta rep these pins too. I keep forgetting I'm wearing this piece.
Exactly. Every one of these events, Bon Show pulling up that NorCal Granblue rep. We're stopping on by with some of these, character pins. And as we go through more of these events, I'm sure we'll be seeing you guys at Otaku, at Frosty's, at Arc World Tour Finals as well. So, if you see some of your favorite characters but you can't make it out, hey, make sure to trade with the rest of the community and get your fades.
Yeah, for sure. I know. I'm going to grab as many of these Lance ones as I can before
I know.
I
I saw you were so excited, man.
Oh, it's the only one, too. I'm like, is this heaven? Am I dreaming? Is it just my favorite Ice Twink? All right, let's go. Hell yeah. All right, okay. This is the next big decision right here. What song are we picking?
What's the OST? What we got in the Ox?
All right.
Fight with the Primal Beast? Okay.
That wouldn't have been my choice, but it's a perfectly fine choice. I'm not trying to be a hater about this.
Okay.
I'll be a hater about some other things later. No big deal. Okay, it is going to be the 6. I actually was not looking at the character selection at all. All right, here we go. So, last game of losers. Round 2 starts right now. Ryazo versus Elsa.
Let's see it. We're going to let the intros rock once again. Only one of them can make it over to this losers semis. Ryazo on an incredible run. Elsa trying to fight her way back up to the winner's side.
Dude, and it is going to be a long fight, bro. It is going to be a long fight for either player right now. If you win this game, you got to go through GucciBluntWrap and then the loser of Xerom Zane.
We finally get the cat mask. Chow was asking for this the entire time in pools. Now finally in this loser's quarters side, we're letting it rock. No more of the glow sticks.
Oh, and the kitty paws too? Hell yeah, this is peak. All right, let's go.
Yeah, you hear the ambient meows as well. Still, brings you over to the corner. 50% available. Doesn't even need to cash out on any of those used skills. Raging Strike, and we're going to get it right back with the SBA.
I love that. Utilizing these new routes too. 6 got some buffs in the last patch for some reason, so here we go.
Pretty good.
Let's use them.
Yeah. He got the buffs, and then he got 15k HP. We're like, okay, might be looking at that glass cannon shenanigans right now.
Makes sense, right? That's the archetype. Oh, the Clash, and yeah, Elsa is going to be ready with the back throw right there. That is absolutely the fastest option out of Clash at that range. Good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Not quite in the close range where we're looking for that second hit of the auto combo, immediately looking for the throw.
Oh, yep, U-Claws. I like the thought to get through death. Didn't find the hit.
Yeah.
Oh, still has a massive life lead, though, forcing a couple BPs out of Elsa just to try to make this space.
Yeah, and Elsa has such a big life lead to try and overcome, so the short unsummon just to make sure we're at maximum stocks is a good idea, but so much tempo lost to Ryazo as he finds the hit with Rekka.
Going to be a drastic adjustment of the game plan going from Kiri, where like Elsa seemingly had the life lead perpetually, whereas now like, hey, you're playing against 6 now, bro. You might have to do some scrambling.
I'm saying. And the full run-up round start with the 6XL. Axe kick, but really not trying to be too crazy with it. We don't have a DP until we have 50 meters, so.
You can mash that, but my goodness, is that scary.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, see, that's what you're more used to seeing. Get a little bit of that phase step back. Spends the BP. Okay, sneak 1 diamond down. 6XL connects, but no conversion. That could have been much worse for Ryazo. Still able to maintain the corner here.
Exactly. That's the rough part about Brave Counter against Death, right? You knock it off the screen. Now we're waiting 5-10 seconds for it to come back up. Even if we find the counter hit 6XL, what are we going to do with no specials behind it and no Raging Strike available? But speaking of, someone who has no restrictions on the RS is Ryazo. We send it with the super. Get that diamond right back.
One more hit right here, and Throw's going to be very close. I think with the damage buff, now Throw's definitely going to kill. Yeah, for sure. All right, once again, Ryazo is a massive life lead, but that 2U is godlike. Here we go. All right.
2U starting to SSBA puts you at a sliver, and even with the BP drain, but now Elsa really doesn't have to do too much to seal out this round.
And if you're Elsa right now, it's that refund you really wanted. That's gravy that Ryazo doesn't have any BP. Wow! Check out the dashing Elsa. Yeah! I ain't never seen that before. My goodness, yeah. And they're both cackling about that.
She's not even pissed. She's like, huh?
Yeah. That's one of those things, like, if you really love fighting games and you get one of those moments, that's all you could do. You can be like, man, that's crazy. I've never seen that situation. I got something else to lab now. That's wild. All right.
You see it, and you realize the animation looks like it low crushes, and you're like, wow, I can't believe it doesn't do that. And then you're like, wait. Maybe it's for the best that that's not the case, but still a funny little thing to see. Now Ryazo 1 game up over Elsa.
Wow, Elsa actually got the whiff punish right there, but death was not available, so couldn't get much off it. And the jump in,
2H?
Oh my goodness, especially with the 2Hs we were seeing from Ryazo and winners too.
Man.
Damn, son.
If you can do it against Xerom, how are we dropping it against Elsa? But still off of the empty hand, able to bring her right back to the corner. Swinging with that far H, looking for win con, right? 50%, 100 meter in the bank.
We are so close right here. Elsa can afford to spend some more of these stocks right here. You just need super. There's the unsummon. We're stacked back up, baby. Let's get it.
There we go. Going for 13, so at least we can, try and play the neutral a little bit. Don't have to be perfect with this single hit. So death turn, not too bad.
Empty hand throw bait. Elsa had that locked in with the spot dodge. Misses the combo, though. That was the round.
Oh, maybe death was a little bit too far for the confirm all the way across the screen. But speaking of Ryazo leaping all the way to this East Coast corner, the basketball, Elsa said, no, please stop.
That's crazy. All right. Is this set point for Ryazo?
It is 3 rounds in a row.
Dog, that's crazy. All right. Especially with the way Elsa's been playing so far today. Like, I wasn't ready for a wash, but, man, this is not over yet. Not by a long shot. Elsa's still holding on. Excellent knowledge check right there. Yeah, a lesser player would have got smoked by that cross-up. Not Elsa. Not this time.
That's what I'm saying. I'd be saying that's broken. No, just hit the 5L, the anti-air, and a clean confirm from Elsa as well. Immediately ready the first time it's represented.
Strike throw after we're out. Good tech. All right, IB into the death combo, and it's just going to be 6XL to take it out. Yeah.
The linebacker tackle. Elsa got some wind in her sails.
This is one of my favorite parts about watching Elsa is the fact that I can see the player cam right now, and Elsa just has this gigantic smile on their face the whole time.
Yeah, she's eating like 50% off an SBA, and she's still smiling. Like,
huge
that's
smile.
the competitor spirit.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
She's here to have fun, but winning's pretty fun as well. Pull up with a clean throw tech.
All right, here we go. Has to fight their way out of the corner right now, and she's going to eat. No! Okay, reset, question mark? All right, we'll take it. That actually works out great for Ryazo. He's going to build the meter, or excuse me, they're going to build the meter for the super right here, and we're going to see the cash out. Thank you very much.
Yep, that BP right back in the pocket. 50% available for Elsa if she wants to go for the UDP, but really doesn't make her positioning any better.
Oh, all right. Kind of unlucky that didn't combo. No big deal. EX claws to get in, and that's going to be the last BP from Elsa. Next hit is guaranteed get a kill. I think throw kills right here, actually. You got to be mad careful, bro.
Oh, yeah, you got to go for the clean tech, especially because chip damage does so much. But the EX Rekka, the claws right through. Ryazo moves on to losers semis over Elsa.
So Ryazo has now taken out Artorias and Elsa.
Yep.
That's an impressive, like, regardless of where that is in the bracket, winners, losers, blah, 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 doesn't matter. That is an impressive showing. So, all right, one more time. It's going to be that last time on the stage for the morning. Give it up for Elsa, going out at 5th place with the Nier. I'll clap for that. I'll clap for that one.
Fought for your life, but Ryazo gonna move on.
Ryazo moving on. So Ryazo locking in minimum 4th place. Got to be facing off against GucciBluntWrap. That is going to be 6 versus Yuel.
Ooh, okay.
Two DLC characters from Rising that, or from Rising. I'm sorry, from Vanilla that caused a little bit of some strife when they were released. They were both a little too broken. And they're still pretty strong, I'm not going to lie, in this version of the game. But we have time to talk about all that character strength in a minute. Right now, we're going to kick it over to ads. Do not go anywhere. Top 4 starts right when we get back.
What's good, what's poppin', gamers? Welcome back to East Coast Throwdown 2024. We got the tail end of your Granblue top 8. It's your boy J2, once again hanging out with the homie Lennox. And Lennox, this first half has been insane. We've had some pretty interesting upsets so far. So who do we have in this top 4?
Oh, we got Xerom and Zane in winners, and we have GucciBluntWrap versus Ryazo hanging out with loser semis. First up is going to be winners finals. We are going to have our first to 3 of the afternoon. And let me tell you, real bracket starts right now, dog. These first the threes are going to go ham.
Yeah.
So I'm, you know, I don't want to say I called this winners finals. I called this winners finals. These two, this is my toss-up to win the whole tournament. Is these two right here.
Yeah.
Zane has been playing out of his mind with Grimnir lately, and I have not seen a lot of answers. That being said, Xerom is one of like the old goats for a reason. This dude has been playing Charlotta longer than most people have been playing this version of the game.
Exactly.
And with great results too. Like has been cooking throughout pretty much the entirety of the life of the last game and the entire part of this game. I believe sponsored by was that Kaname, I think they even got
Esports,
their they got their own booth
as well.
Yeah. So we're gonna hop right into this, dog. I am so excited for this match. No surprise at the character select screen. It's gonna be Charlotta versus Grimnir. All right, we get right into it. Yo, let's give it up for Xerom versus Zane.
Over here in our winners finals. Now talking about it, our first to three, right? We think, oh, we have a little bit more room to think at the character select screen. If we have any of these counter picks, what are we going to bring to the table game 2, game 3? But these two characters, of course, are going to be what we're going to be seeing for the entirety of the set. Like you mentioned, Xerom, one of the Charlotta gods. Zane, so comfortable on all the air mobility that we get on this Grimnir.
So Xerom does have like a back pocket Lucilius, but I do not think we're going to
I think everyone does now these days.
Yeah. No, this was pre-patch. This was pre-patch.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. No, I think these cats are going to stick it out with these characters. They both put a ton of work into their respective characters, and the results speak for themselves. Here we go. Xerom off to a very strong start here against Zane, and Zane forced to spend a little brave counter here to get out of the corner. Oh, that could be a problem, my friend. Yeah,
tried to go for the air fireball, but you, Charlotta Ball, as a starter over here in the corner, you're going to be eating quite a chunk, just barely out of that throw range, but the walk under, the stone hat technique once again from Zane.
Ain't nobody was ready for that one. Not Zane, not Xerom, but Zane happy to capitalize on it, and now you get the mix up. Good blocks on the overhead. Here we go.
Off screen 50-50, but still going to block the overhead. Little tap on the dome with the 6XL, but didn't believe in the hit for Zane.
One more hit, and actually runs face first to the DP. That was enough to kill. I was not ready for that. Oh my goodness. All right.
Betting it all. Xerom looking at the HP and saying, all right, if I'm going to bet it on a reverse line, might as well get one that kills.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. So Xerom takes the first round. Still plenty of game left to be played, though. Zane already trying to lock that adjustment in, dashing overhead. It runs into the parry. Oh, no.
Oh, there we go. Far HU Psycho Crusher. Let's bring us all the way over to the other side and set the seals. Air dash JL. No EXDP coming out from Xerom. Oh, there we go. And you find the twister right for Zane's side. No.
One more hit.
Enough.
One more hit. Oh, misses out on the light confirm, but able to continue the pressure. Zane burns another brave point and runs into the ultimate Charlotta Ball again.
Yeah. I wonder if we went the U version of the Psycho Crusher, if it would clash, or if one would win out over the other. But Xerom, if one U-ball works, let's send 3 more up against the corner. Still not enough to kill, but close L tap on the dome.
And that was the third one we've seen already in this winners finals, and all 3 have hit. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Xerom bringing it back with no health and no BP. That was a very impressive comeback. My goodness.
Keeping it active even just in game 1 of this winners finals, but heading on to the next one. Round start with the Psycho Crusher.
Yeah, I mean you gotta match these forward moving specials, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's how it be sometimes. And Zane has finally managed to set up the win condition. Okay, yeah, great early challenge there from Xerom. Not trying to deal with that Oki.
There we go.
Back throw.
The dive kick.
Try to get it to the corner. DP says, I'm going right back at you, brother. Full screen. Now you're gonna get in all over again.
Oh no, tried to go for the noble strategy, maybe taking a turn early on the air dash, but no, it's just gonna be you right air to air. Put Zane into the corner, the seals bring you right back out.
Oh, got the wall bounce too. That's going to be enough to kill. Doesn't need the super, but had that SBA on deck if you needed it.
Just on the off chance we needed a little bit more damage, but one more round on the board for Zane.
Oh man, was that his first round on the board? Is this? Are we already in game 2? Damn, dude, that first
game
flew by. That's crazy.
I mean, when you're Xerom, you're someone who is the optimization station. Anytime you have meter on the Charlotta, you know it's definitely a speed run of a winners finals.
Xerom, we've seen Xerom speed run a winners final or 2 in our day. That's for sure.
Exactly. Shout out WASD Weekly's back and forth.
Oh yeah,
constant placer in that grand finals, but still fighting for it on this side, and still off to a great start with the SSBA in tow.
Yeah, cash out with super. All right, so a little early, but you're gonna do the BP damage and throw kills right here. I really like that decision.
Oh, there we go. All the air dashes in the world, not enough to stop you. That's Dan.
Oh my goodness, just straight up baited right there. Look at that. Look at that face. Calm, cool, and collected. Not worried about a thing right now. Say, hey, you know what? I don't know if you know who I am, dog.
Exactly.
But like, I know how to engineer some counterplay.
Yeah. Minus on the air dashes, but maybe trying to double down with a super right after, and then he's like, all right, you got me.
Yeah, we are finally seeing Zane start to check with the 2H. Xerom's found a pretty consistent way to go over that tornado in neutral, so I'm really glad Zane's breaking out the adjustment already.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. The noble strategy reset once again. Chop puts you in the corner, but we're looking for the slide.
Ooh, trying to slide into the Charlotta DMs. Here we go. And you see, there it is. Xerom finally starting to respect that tornado. Okay. Yo, challenges after the air dash, though. And low-key, this might be enough to kill you right here. Let's see. This is going to be very close.
No meter behind it. Looking for one more noble strategy. Overhead doesn't quite kill. Tricky on the jump arc, but we're looking for the walkout once again from Zane. Far Age into the U Psycho Crusher. It's going to get you all the corner carry in the world, but still needs 2 more good hits to seal it back out.
This is another matchup that Far Age does like kind of a lot of work in. That was impressive. All right, here we go.
The fact that it wasn't on block either, more time to build before we get another U-ball as a threat.
Wow!
Oh, a little too far for the far L.
Yeah, didn't get the full conversion, but that had to have. Oh my goodness! All right, Xerom baits out the Brave counter and is able to get the punish after. That is game 2 going to Xerom. My goodness, Zane looked like he had the adjustment there, or not the adjustment, the turnaround there in the momentum. Picked the exact spot where Xerom wanted to rush with that Charlotta ball.
Exactly.
Moved over it, just barely missed that conversion. I don't know. Zane's gonna be thinking about that one later. Let's put it that way.
Wouldn't have been able to kill, but would have at least put you in a 50-50 to seal out the game. But now Xerom up 2-0. Such a good position to try and secure that spot in the grand finals.
I love how he uses the air special in his movement out, right? It's like underrated part of his gameplay.
Yeah, the EX with the air momentum to escape the corner. Go. Now we got the U seals. 50-50, I'm guessing low.
Whoa, J2 gets it right.
That's the first time I've guessed right the entire top 8. I should put that out there, but not going to work out for Xerom's side. Still got SSBA available and one more 50-50.
Oh, overhead that time. All right, there it is. So this is very similar to what we saw against Wavie earlier. It's like, if Zane gets you into the corner, you will not block the 50-50s forever. Exactly. You will get hit eventually.
You can be right once or twice, but it's obviously not a die that's weighted against you, or weighted for you, rather. The Far Age once again with a counter hit.
There's the parry. All right. So the old joke was once Xerom starts parrying, that's when the game ends because Xerom has become too comfortable. Yeah. Like
he's chilling. He's gotten a read on you. He doesn't care about the recovery of the parry. He knows exactly what your timing, your cadence is going to be.
That's exactly
the Shining Onslaught to pull up all the way across the screen.
Look at the carry on this. This character still has so much sauce. Oh my God, whiffing the low follow-up for the meaty. Yes, sir.
God, we talked about this earlier, right? The optimization station still 50 meter to threaten that U-ball no matter where you are on the screen.
And he's had a very high hit percentage with that U-ball so far. However, Zane going to land the super, and this is going to make Xerom possibly guess for the game right here. All right, we'll see. Can Zane put one up on the board? Blocks the overhead. Text the throw. Here we go, and just back it off. All right, finally blocks the U-ball.
Oh, we still have one more in tow. It's scary. One touch for both sides, but the jump in not checked by Zane. Xerom on set point.
So that is the downside of Grimnir 2H.
Yeah.
Massive vertical hitbox, right? Horizontal? Not so much, not so much. I couldn't see the animation, but I suspect that was the startup that Xerom was able to clip there.
Exactly. A little bit lacking on that reach, but here we go. Close, heavy, not lacking on the proximity. There we go. We send it. And we're also going to send it with the EXDP off the scramble. Xerom says, no, you're not getting the momentum for free.
And once again, big whiff 2H goes punish there for Xerom. Finally blocking the U-ball, but don't forget, son, you are plus. I know you haven't blocked that a lot. I have to get you a little reminder.
there we go, UDP. Right. Time to escape. Once again, we still have DP available. 50% to threaten that mid-range.
UDP a much better answer than attempting to stand up against normal strategy. I very much like that use of it. Once again,
Far Age, my beloved.
Dude, that first hit of Far Age does so much work in this matchup, too. Exactly. Oh, my goodness.
Such a great check for how far it goes. Baits out the Brave counter from Zane. The Raging Strike, the full punish from Xerom, and doesn't even need the full 100 to 3-0 and secure his spot in Grand Finals.
All right, dog. I was joking about calling winners finals earlier. I did not call 3-0 either way, dude. I was very sure this game was going to go right down to the wire, but that's my fault for underestimating Xerom, dude. I should have known better. I should have known better. I've seen him play before. This dude's good. So Xerom's going to get a little bit of a break now. Going to be hanging out on the winner's side of Grand Finals, and now just gets to sit back and take in the rest of these games, try to build a game plan, see who's coming up at him, see who's coming for the king, and Zane likewise. Gonna get a minute to lick those wounds because right now we are gonna move back down to our final first to 2 of the afternoon. It is going to be GucciBluntWrap versus Who are they playing? I already forgot. It is Ryazo. Okay,
yeah.
okay. For some reason, I thought Ryazo got eliminated. I got scared.
No. We got to find Zane's opponent real quick. So while he has a little bit of time to check out the stream, see who he's going to be up against. Xerom sitting pretty in the grand finals winners side, like you mentioned. Gucci and Ryazo fighting it out for the opportunity to take it in losers finals against Zane.
Man, and that is going to be a hell of an opportunity for sure. Man, both of these cats have had some wild runs so far.
Yeah.
We'll see if GucciBluntWrap could put another big name on their, or notch another big name, I guess, on their stick. You know what I'm saying? They've taken out some big ones this weekend, but Ryazo coming fresh off of a big win off of Wavie, I think it was.
Yes. Yeah.
That's got to feel good. If you're Ryazo, you've already had some big dubs, but if you beat Wavie like that, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Not a lot of people in this room could say they have they've eliminated Wavie out of a top 8.
Yeah, exactly. Both of these two on a losers run of the lifetime right now. Let's make sure the buttons are all good before we head on into that action. I see that A-Bell, and I know exactly what's going on.
Button check.
With the Raging Strike, big chilling on the close L. Dude, it's good.
We're talking about these losers runs. I keep forgetting Ryazo got into top 8 on winner's side.
On winner's side, yeah.
But just got cooked by Xerom early. Actually,
these are the two who took out Artorias in the winners and the losers side, right? So now they're fighting for the pride,
trying
to take it into that top 3.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're so right about that.
Yeah.
Wow. Also, Ryazo is the only one to take a game off Xerom so far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll see. This is gonna be a hard-fought battle for sure. Yo, that's how you know it's a button check. We're seeing Uno on screen and Avatar Belial. Nah, bro, no.
Shout out Redeemer. Oh, there are some A-Bell players in NA that I can't remember off of the top of my head. I remember back during the Combo Breaker auction, you know, we were going through all of these characters. No one wanted to bet on Anila, but someone really wanted Avatar Belial.
Yep.
I forget who it was. It might have been Pilch.
Too much.
Off the top of my head, I want to say it was the New Jersey head. I was like, really? And they said, yeah, I mean, it's a free entry. Who else is going to bet against me? I'm like, all right, I get it.
That's true. In vanilla, we had a couple pretty okay able players.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mostly like messed around as secondaries.
I
think Said Poppy had a pretty potent Avatar Belial.
Fun little pick. I know Zane, I think, had him as a secondary for a little bit, if I'm not mistaken.
But when I think of Avatar Belial, I always think of Tafcat. PNW West Coast, like actual Avatar Belial main, and really good player overall. I was a big Tafcat believer, especially toward the end of that life of that game. Haven't really been competing so much in this version, but that's how it be. It's not for everybody. All right, so once again, we are going to get Yuel versus 6 here in a losers top 8. Losers semis right here. This is playing for 4th place. Winner moves on to losers finals. Loser is going to go home. Oh, we got the kitty back out? Yeah.
The kitty mask versus the fox. Dancing with passion, but still fighting their way over to that losers finals.
Furries everywhere rejoice. Here we are.
So true, bestie.
All right. Letting the intros rock one more time. This is like super hyped to see Yuel like actually making a run in top 8. You do not get to see this very often. And especially like, jokes aside, like only one Nier in top 8. Like, hell yeah, bro. Man, all right. We're getting right into it here. Ryazo versus GucciBluntWrap. Starting right off. Last 1st and 2 of the afternoon. Do not forget.
Throw. Oh, immediate bait on the parry. We're just pulling up for another throw. We said Ryazo. I know this defensive option so cool. You want to get this momentum right back, but BC try and steal it with the U parry back out to the mid screen.
There it is. All right. Wow. Actually using the fluff tipper to get over the throw attempt right there.
Yeah, right.
Real smart. GucciBluntWrap probably going to be taking this off there. Gonna spend it? No, that scale's too heavy. They changed it. They changed.
What? The EXTP, the final hit is enough to secure the kill. Gucci with round number 1.
Speechless. I didn't think that would kill.
You know, I was thinking the scaling was going to kick in too. I'm not going to lie. The basketball combos are a shadow of their former selves. Still, round number 2, the jump-in is clean for Ryazo.
Yes, it sure is. And off to a great start right here against GucciBluntWrap. All right. Oh, okay. Establishing a little bit of a strike throw game plan. I got it. I don't know what happened.
Oh, there we go. Clean tech, and we're immediately mashing out 0. I'm sending the 2M, and I'm sending the U empty hand. We're wall clinging, and we're finding so much damage on Gucci.
I was going to say, you got 50 more meter. That should be more than enough to kill right here. Both of these cats have their meter dump rounds going. Yeah. All right, let's go.
We're sending it. We got the optimization. We got the resources on board, and we're going to spend them. Round number 3.
Indeed. Empty hand. All right.
Made out of spot dodge, but instead we're going to go minus frames right into the parry.
Yo, that was definitely a throw tech attempt. That was, I don't know. We'll take the back throw, though. GucciBluntWrap going to be happy with the reposition.
Spot onto the shadow step, but we still got the Eureka. I simply want to be a hitbox when I grow up.
Yes, that's all I want. I just want to be a big hitbox that moves forward and doesn't clash with nothing.
Yeah. Exactly. All the priority in the world, we're going to send it with the gate. BC right on the projectile.
You woke up with buttons, right? That was the scariest thing in the world. Oh my goodness, and you are going to pay for that, sir. GucciBluntWrap is going to take that first game against Ryazo. Yeah, there's the smile. That might be the first smile we've seen so far tonight. Like, it's been all business so far.
The facade of the lock-in finally breaking, saying, all right, I really want to make it into this top 3. You can't let yourself get too carried away. Let the momentum fade away as we go back to this character select for a deep breath.
Because real talk, GucciBluntWrap was not seeded to make it this far. Like, this is a very impressive run. And I think has kind of made a case for herself going forward.
Exactly.
Like, hey, you see all this list of killers I take out?
Yep.
I ain't done yet.
Exactly.
Job's
it's not
not
just
done.
me tearing it up at locals, the New York scene, and everybody who happens to travel out. Of course, we got CT, we got New Jersey traveling up as well. So to be able to hold her own against that locals definitely transfers over here at ECT.
Yes, and of course you got biased cats like me who will take any excuse to say GucciBluntWrap on stream.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. You can't stop me now, bro.
Smoker of the tree pulling up, but Ryazo trying not to get smoked with this 2-0 over in loser semis. Once again, our final first to 2 of the afternoon. Let's see if Gucci's going to be able to wrap it up.
If you 2-0 Elsa, give Xerom a good game, yeah, I wouldn't want to get 2-0'd either, dog. You've done too much work.
Ooh. Clash on the far edge, but immediate response from Ryazo, hitting that L button as soon as we can.
Dash L just going to hold this pressure. So ready with that counter just to check this aggressiveness from GucciBluntWrap. Back at you, brother. Oh, yes.
The double overhead. If it works once, they'll never expect it again. The shine, not going to work out in your favor. Ryazo finds the Rekka.
Sometimes you just got to press close heavy on defense. I get it.
Ryazo really just trying to give up his turn, trying to be tricky with the parry, but Gucci one step ahead, but trying to step your way back out of the corner, but we're over here on the West Coast.
Yeah, there it is. It's all about switching up the timing right now. These cats all have real good defense, but if you can break that timing, you can find that counter hit like far heavy or something.
Yep.
There it is. Ryazo finally puts a round up on the board, trying to stay alive here in losers top 4.
You walk it out, you cover that space, you put a round on the board, and we're locking back in to try and tie it back up.
You see him like talking to themselves a little bit, like trying to get the reminders going. Yeah, I love that. Ryazo's like low-key one of my favorite players to watch.
They said I gotta be my biggest fan.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Ooh, I'm always a big believer in that. Once again, runs into the parry. Oh no.
Really trying to hold on to that momentum every time, but maybe a little bit predictable on the defensive rotation. Gucci taking full advantage with the Fox Flame. Spot up to the shadow step again. We saw this before. You think it's your turn, but we're smashing on through with this Eureka.
Especially if you already have a button out right there. The slowdown makes it so that is absolutely going to lose. And of course, priority, going to get crushed.
Run up to him.
I blinked and I missed it. I'm going to be honest. That's insane. I don't know. You're dead. That's all I know. That's all I know.
Raging Strike base damage is enough. Gucci on set point.
One more round here for GucciBluntWrap. The smile has vanished. We are back into business mode. There is more work that needs to be done.
Stand strong. Here we go, 6XM round start. Fan favorite, a Gucci favorite as well. Looking for the back step, but step right into the charge off of the stance.
I like that hit confirm too. All right, Gucci. Yeah, classic Yuel setup. Yup, whiff it, throw bait. And that's going to be the full combo. No, we're going to drop. I was very worried that was going to kill.
Oh no, caught with the knowledge check. We saw the check on the 5L earlier, but doesn't matter because off the scramble, Gucci with the Raging Chain seals it out and wraps it up. We're heading to losers finals.
GucciBluntWrap gets to stay in the hot seat. Like, girl, if you want to take it right now, you better sit your butt back down in that seat and lock in. You can't move at this point.
Exactly. But one more time, guys, give it up for an incredible run for Ryazo out at 4th place.
Yo, give it up. Ryazo, congratulations. I know the run ended earlier than you wanted, but that was still a very satisfying to run to watch. Excuse me. You have a lot to be proud of this weekend. Real talk.
Yeah. Stellar work, but who do we got up next? Waiting in that losers final, sitting pretty, watching that entire set to try and get some of that data.
Well, we got some replays right now, actually. We're going to see some of that Fox Flame, and I expect we're going to see that a lot more from GucciBluntWrap. One of the only one I've seen like kind of use that Fox Flame to the extent that they have. We saw that that really good coast to coast carry from the first game, and we're just seeing cash outs right here. You know what I'm saying?
So good for the restand, continues the combo mid-screen. You're like, all right, I got to spend it, so I might as well. But, man, we're seeing so many, aggressive offensive sequences from Ryazo, able to get so much corner carry, and also, not afraid to give up their turn, just trying to look for the EX parry, trying to go for a hard read on these Brave counters, but not working out quite as much as they might have needed to when Gucci really just had the timing down.
Yeah, it's all about timing, dog. That's what it is at the end of the day.
Yep.
So you can see our path here on the screen. Zane and GucciBluntWrap are about to face off. It is all first to 3 territory from here on out. Xerom still patiently waiting in the crowd, saying, all right, I'm going to let y'all fight over who gets to fight me, and then I'm going to take that crown for myself.
Yep.
That's it. Nothing else to it.
Go. Let's make sure our buttons are all good. Our last 2 sets of the afternoon. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the Granblue action, but it's not done just yet.
No, we still have at least 2 more games to go pending a reset.
Yep.
This is going to be a real fun one right here. I don't think I have ever seen Grimnir versus Yuel. Actually, that's not true. We might have got a pools matchup with that, actually.
I think so, actually, yeah. A different Yuel, if I'm not mistaken, right?
A different Grim,
on the
too.
other side of the pools, but
Yep.
yeah, there was some criminal activity. Not the Grand, but actual criminal activity.
yes, we had actual criminal activity.
Exactly.
In the pools. All right, here we go. So, Zane has already beat his placing in Dragon Ball. Obviously, going out 5th place in Dragon Ball. Guaranteed minimum 3rd place here in Granblue, so kind of playing with house money right now. You feel me? Let's see how far we can take it.
Everything's a bonus from here.
Everything, yeah, indeed. Especially, I don't know, especially after that game against Xerom. If I'm Zane, I need a feel-good game right now. I need to like grind out a game right now to get my confidence back.
Exactly, yeah.
I've played against Xerom in bracket before, and that is
get some win back to yourself.
Soul-crushing experience.
Especially making your way all the way to winners finals and then getting such a clean 3-0.
Exactly, and that's, I don't know, I wasn't ready for that, dog. We said that earlier when it happened. Like, all these first to 3s, I'm expecting to go the distance.
Exactly.
And the fact that one didn't had me a little shook by the end of it. I'm not gonna lie. Had me questioning if anyone could take it to Xerom. But
exactly.
We'll see.
Let's see who's going to get this run back over to the grand final side. Loading back in, and the buttons are all good. Yuel versus Grimnir, right? So Yuel, of course, can be super tricky on the ground movement. We have a lot of these back steps. The parry in the stance now has to be automatically or manually activated, so it's not exactly something that's going to be quite as safe as it used to be.
Yeah.
But, Grimnir, we've been seeing it time and time again. Every single one of these sets, Zane has been doing such a good job of switching up the aerial mobility, whether it's, I just want to go straight up into the sky to really bait out your anti-air, or I'm going to basically teleport right behind you, nothing personnel kit with all of those seals. So let's see how we leverage that mobility. Heading on into it, losers finals, GucciBluntWrap versus Zane.
All right, let's hear it. We only got a couple games left, and it is all first to 3 from here on out. Yo, if you want Zane to take this, let me hear it. I actually can't hear anything back here, so I'm going to trust y'all with that.
There we go.
All right. How about GucciBluntWrap? Who's a fan of GucciBluntWrap in the crowd out there?
Oh, there we go. We can hear it from on the stage.
All right, I heard that one. Let's go. Crowd favorite GucciBluntWrap steps up with the Yuel. We'll see. Letting the intros rock, dude. So you kind of called it out verbatim right there, dog. It's the hit and run game plan from Zane.
Exactly.
It is so hard to deal with when he gets switching the timings up like that. But GucciBluntWrap has played a phenomenal tournament. It is off to a great start. Here we go. Okay.
Well, no, looking for the frame shots on the 6XL, but Zane delaying the challenge. Far H not going to get you out of this corner. Fox Flame in our future. Now hold on to the meter.
Yeah, see, same side. All right, and still finding the way out. That is so tricky. GucciBluntWrap is going to find the back throw and baits the DP. I love how she's got that dashing heavy punish dialed in almost every time. That is clinical.
We're seeing it, right? This is the reason why Belial called his character on interactable offense. We pull up the third dance too, and not only safe jabbing normal DPs, but UDPs, which is so unique in this game. Normally, you kind of got to play that guessing game, even if you have a safe jab setup. But Gucci using it to full advantage, but Zane fights back.
You know, Bpaw's sitting at home watching this cackling, like, yeah, I knew I was right.
I planted the brain seed right into J2's brain, straight through the timeline. But there we go. We're trying to fight our way back out here with the lariat. Spot dodge on the raging strike from Zane.
First one of those we have seen so far in this top 8. Of course, it is Zane to do it. We are going to set the ultimate seals right here, and the low mix-up is going to be enough to hit. Zane going to be able to put a round up on the board.
I guess wrong. I got to be so for real with you guys. It's so difficult off the screen. Just got to believe the high or the low, the sponge or the bob. Now we're heading to round number 3.
When I'm in 50-50s like that, I don't guess consciously. I let the hands take over, and then I blame the hands when I'm wrong, dude, straight up.
It wasn't me. Oh, I meant to block the other way, actually. I was right. You know, my hands just didn't work, but oh, no. Raging Strike not going to work. You wanted the Brave counter so bad, but the stagger coming out from Gucci brings us right back to the corner.
Yeah, we are already into the slugfest right here.
Yep.
Got to be careful going in the air. We have seen some air-to-air encounters work against Zane here in the past, and Gucci is going to get the pickup with the U-Fox Flame again. This is not going to be up to kill, obviously, but we are going to try to set up the next hit. No, we're out, dog, straight up. Far heavy from Zane, doing numbers one more time. Are we going to cash out? No, we're going to cash out with the just the 50 spin as opposed to the 100.
You seal, air dash, JL. Let's see it. Oh, the EX Tornado just said unhand me.
Yeah, Gucci was ready for the far heavy again, I think.
Ooh, okay, spot on through the 2U. Take your turn with the low sweep, but still not going to be able to kill this one touch up piece. SSBA available. Zane just needs a light confirm, but we run up with that dash heavy. GucciBluntWrap off the U-Fox Flame takes game number 1.
All right, that's got to be a good feeling. Yeah, there's the smiles back on Gucci's face. You love to see it. All right, all right.
Said I'm kind of nice with it. I might be a little cracked.
I've been saying that for a while, though. Yeah. GucciBluntWrap's always been pretty solid, but this is like, this is a run she is having right now. Already taking out 1 million killers and is finally starting to catch into the rhythm of Zane's air dash shenanigans. 2H is going to get a fat combo into a reset. Good tech.
That's what I'm saying. Before this top 8, one of the only players, the only player to take a game off of Zane, and now we're seeing how we can make the god bleed.
That's true. This is the run back. That's right. I forgot about that. Zane sent Gucci 2 losers right
so
here.
Early on in that winner's side, but now Gucci looking for a revenge has been plotting this out ever since that loser's run.
All right, throw kills here. BP, get you back in the corner. Ultimate DP to try to bust out. Let's see, we're going to set it up? Absolutely.
Jump back to JL, trying to be preemptive on the seal dash.
Okay, yep. So, no, all right, okay, all right. We're going to take the ultimate fireball to get out. And Gucci ready with that 1-button DP. Thank you very much. Set your butt back down. I'm going to take another round.
Yeah, so in previous sets, right, we were seeing Gucci being so much more aggressive with the MDP, trying to interrupt any gap in their opponent's strings, but now finally starting to show it in game number 2 on Zane's side.
Oh yeah, that was a 2H if I've ever seen one right there. Reaching up to the heavens, not able to get the full confirm, but we are going to get the air dash after, and that's the fast stack we were looking for.
Go, set up the seals, but finally looking for the throw.
Yeah, all right, I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have BP'd right there too.
That's what I'm saying, man. Spend it. I got 3 diamonds in the bank, 2 more waiting for me. No extra damage to worry about. JU for the air stall, but Zane takes the time, the loss in tempo to pull up with 6-6L.
Yeah, I think Gucci's trying to bait off that 2H from Zane. We've seen how far up that reaches. Oh my goodness, no far on the whips. And we got the run under on the whip DP. This is massive right here. Gucci gonna get a pretty big turnaround right here. Not quite gonna build super, but next hit, never mind.
I was going to say, Gucci's reads on the defensive options have been so good, looking to try and bust out with the Brave counter, but coming out as the Raging Strike, not ready to confirm.
Gonna have to start thinking about chip right here, but it's going to be the dash L that seals out this round for Zane. Going tit for tat right now, but Zane has yet to put a game up on the board.
Exactly. Zane fights back, all the BP drained, but says, I didn't make it to winners finals for nothing. Let's see round number 3.
Engage.
All right, walking back out. Psycho Crusher said, I'm out, I'm in. Pull up with a single seal.
I love when we walk back, pretend like we're gonna play footsies, and then just do the forward moving special. It's
I just wanted to tipper space my lariat. Don't worry about it.
All right, Gucci lands the DP. Oh, all right, runs face first into an ultimate DP though. Hard knockdown means we are gonna get that auto time grab set up. Thank you.
There we go, air dash, run up with the throw. Senses the passivity from Zane, says, oh, you're gonna down back? Oh, never mind, we're gonna jump out.
Very nearly got the cross-up combo right there. That was a quick spin. Oh, again? No! I'm tripping
throw
so
was
hard.
not what you were looking for there.
No, Zane has been given a gift right here. We will see if he's able to capitalize.
Oh, this is crucial. The nerves definitely coming into play here for GucciBluntWrap. One more hit with no BP to your name. 100 meter might be able to try and seal this back out.
Yeah, Gucci needs a meter right here. Potentially could kill off. Oh, no. Actually might still kill off this hit. No Brave points. We have a combo limit. No, still needs one more.
Oh, scary whip on the 2H, but still gonna find the 2, and for Gucci, we are up 2. Oh, Zane, not too happy about that one.
No, you could see that too. Like, misread the 2H timing right there, and then kind of got lucky with no punish. Instantly ran into the 2M after. Yeah. Unlucky right there. Zane, trying to figure out how he's going to capitalize on these situations. Left a little bit of damage on the table right there, but with how much of a life lead Gucci had, I'm not sure how much of a difference that would have made, to be honest. GucciBluntWrap is playing very, very well right now.
playing out of her mind. Yes, we had a couple drops on some of these punishes, but the reads on the opponent's defensive options as they're trying to
100%.
rotate them, and the panic that's coming up as you're gradually increasing the set score. 1-0, 2-0. Might even be looking at set point here, but a whip punish on far H.
Gucci is playing out of her mind right now. Auto stabilizes the combo. It goes
big
to this,
run under?
I was gonna say I got hit by that. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
I would
what I'm
not
saying.
block that.
The yip into unyip. There we go. 100 meter built up, but it's on hit. Zane trying to build this meter right back up.
Okay. I was so
scared
worried
it
that
was going to
whip.
drop. I was like, is that high enough?
Yeah, I've seen a couple people miss close heavy into super, and
I
just
know.
super comes out this weekend, so I'm a little nervous about that. Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
Wins the class situation, gets the jump out, and spends the BP. Oh my goodness, we're spending everything right now.
30 seconds into the round and no BP apiece.
Didn't have the meter to go for Raging Chain right there. Huge miscalculation from Zane, but is going to capitalize on these seals. So once again, Zane has put up a round every single game.
Yeah.
Has not been able to put up 2 in a row, though.
Yeah.
That's kind of the crucial key right here.
It's about the clutch. Can you get 2 rounds in a row? That's the real question.
And we know Zane has that clutch. Like, Zane's won these tournaments before, you know what I'm saying? Like, this dude is good in his own right, but...
He's not unfamiliar with victory, but maybe unfamiliar with the Yuel. Again, the anti-air just waiting right in between the seals. No matter where you go, we're ready to challenge.
Flip kick meaty. Oh, and the big counter hit. Yeah, I was going to say, this is going to build super, and if you have the routing right, this very well might kill. That's going to be so close. So close. The full
It doesn't
stack
drain a
BP
BP
might
that
save
actually
you.
increases the damage, right? So it's still going to live.
So close. All right, one throw. That's what I want to see. Zane making a big call right here, trying to get any semblance of a game plan going. We're so close. Super
This is so bad. Already the momentum swapped up in just 2 hits. The SSBA to drain all of that BP out. You have 1 more diamond left to your name, so you do live off of the next interaction, but it's so scary off of a throw bait.
Okay, I thought that dropped. All right, we're good.
I thought so too.
Woo! Okay, I am not calling out anything else. I do not want to jinx anybody else this time.
Commentator curse really just comes through so strong, but Zane not going to go down with the 3-0 just yet. 1 game on the board.
I know, I was super worried we were going to get another first to 3 that goes 3-0.
I was going to say.
Zane keeping it clutch. GucciBluntWrap taking a hot second on the rematch screen, thinking about exactly how she wants to play this. And we're hopping back in. Here we go.
So much of it has been walk back special from Zane, right? Walk back Psycho Crusher, walk back EX Tornado. So Gucci realizing, all right, if you're going to give me the space, I'm not going to try and contest you at the round start. I'm going to take that tempo.
You need
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a rough starter right here.
Let's go, Shine.
Fox Flame is not going to kill.
BC. 3 diamonds down the drain. Now Zane looking for that extra damage.
Yeah, and got a little bit extra damage thanks to the lack of VP on GucciBluntWrap's side. Uh-oh,
Wait,
this might be enough to
disastrous.
kill. That is enough to kill. There it is. All right, Zane, true to his nature as a Dragon Ball player, an actual 2-touch. Respect.
That's what I'm
Let's
saying.
go. Let's go. All
Sometimes
right.
you just gotta, bait your opponent to the BC Wars. Now you're like, all right, this is my home turf.
Yep.
I'm used to a volatile round.
I'm back, baby. Here we go. Give me the damage.
Caught on the walk back. Once again, no check on the anti-air.
All right, early BP, no big deal. Just trying to reset to mid-screen right here.
Tricky. I like what we're seeing with the jump back JLs again, right? Gucci trying to be so preemptive on these seals.
Yeah, Gucci's had some success with that so far too. Again. Here we go. All right, so only the grounded seals are out now, so that's going to be a little more limited options.
And the Grimnir card double dash. Punch you open the EX Tornado in the corner as well. We got ultimate seal for the high, low.
Man, all right, you got it. You and Gucci out here guessing right.
There we go. Defense might be a little clean. Finally showing the MVP once more.
Yeah, kind of crucial in this matchup, right? But you have to pick your spots because he has so many points to bait it. Zane, any hit, any throw will be enough to kill right here.
The trade is so scary. Even chip damage is now a factor. No more glow in the HP. So we look for it. Gucci on set point.
All right, Zane needs 1 more round to tie it up, whereas GucciBluntWrap just needs this last round to eliminate Zane from the tournament.
6XM, you got to put it back on the brain, but just a little bit too far, right? Zane going for the full backdash, just staying right out of range.
All right, dashing overhead, fireball to check the forward momentum. Dash L, okay.
Oh no. All right, sending it out with the UDP finally. Gucci up against the wall. So many of these spot dodges and projectiles have gotten her burned by, Psycho Crushers, Eurekas every single time. So playing a little bit more passive now.
Gonna need to. They've both been turning up the pace to the point. Oh no, that is disastrous. All right, had to burn the BP right there, but low-key, that could have been worse actually.
Yeah, there we go. Zane's still pretty healthy on the HP as well, and caught you with the cross-up JL.
It is so hard to know. Oh, I hit the block button right here. This is gonna die. Yeah. That's it. We're tied up, dude. We are tied up right here. Losers finals is going to final game. Zane wins game 4, 2 apiece. All right, yeah, sip the water, make sure we're all hydrated. This is the one that matters right here. This is your tournament life on the line. You got to make sure you're locked in. You got to make sure you got your gimmicks ready to go. You got to make sure you got your anti-yip spray or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't know what the kids have these days.
The yip file. Just waiting, taking a deep breath on both sides, right? Gucci had the momentum, was up 2-0, but now we're bringing it to this final game. But Zane not trying to run out of steam, even if you win it here. You know you have Xerom left in your path, so trying to lock in for game number 5 of our losers finals.
Don't forget, this is the run back. Zane is the one who sent GucciBluntWrap to losers, and that was 2-1 within one game. So once again, we're going to final game, and Zane is off to a great start right here. This might be able to set up, I guess, for game. No, not quite. Not even drop it, dude.
JTU tricky on the air stall, but yeah, Gucci's gonna get the opportunity to fight back out with all the meter for that Fox Flame extension.
Starting to get the text going. All right, we're gonna spend some BPs.
Oh yeah, looking for the JL on the way back, but not trying to get counter hit, but they use Psycho Crusher. Good awareness from Gucci.
Good awareness from Gucci to actually get the punish there too. It is very easy to just hold that. Excuse me? All right, I love that air-to-air pickup. Let's get it.
Yeah, a little late. Didn't want to commit to the JL in case because we had the threat of the 50 meter again, but caught out by the air dash. The seals bring Zane to set point.
And now GucciBluntWrap is on the verge of getting reverse 3-0, dude.
Exactly.
Wow. All right.
Scary. How do we lock back in? Is it going to be another walk back? No, Zane finally taking to the offensive of the round start with 6XL.
Zane is looking a lot more comfortable in these neutral situations with the seals out. Oh, of course, right as I say that, we press far heavy, and it is going in time.
Haven't seen that one in a minute. We haven't seen the double overhead in quite some time. Third dance, too, and escape the corner with the air dash.
Good block from Gucci. All right, able to block the mix-up. And just dashing right in. Correctly read the seal set right here. And this could be the turnaround that she needs. We'll see. Combo limit means you still need one more hit.
Oh, didn't want to spend the last BP because we're so afraid that SSBA could put us into that 2-touch territory. Wants to hold on to one more diamond in the case that you bust out. JL with the clash, but the air dash, no confirm.
One more hit here from Gucci.
It's safe.
Baited it out. There it is. GucciBluntWrap with the back throw to finish it off. We are going to final game, final round.
That was scary. Without that BP, the extra damage, it might have been a 50-50 if the throw was actually able to kill, but such good awareness, going for the guaranteed kill in the tournament. It's exactly what you need for that punish, but Far H gonna do the job.
And this is it, final round right here. Massive 2H to start it out, not able to get the full combo. Oh no, the air dash and the double overhead. All right, here we go. This might be exactly what Zane needs. Are you gonna set it up? Yep, there it is, one more hit.
Oh, throw bait.
That might be it. I'm not saying nothing here. We got the meter, we got the diamonds. Do you have the execution? There it is. All right, SPA. Zane is going to seal it off with a perfect and move on to grand finals.
He's looking for that run back in the closest set we've seen so far, but to seal it out with a perfect, at least a little bit of momentum in your sails, and you are definitely warmed up. But Gucci, one more time, let's give it up for an amazing third place finish over here at ECT 2024.
One more time, give it up for GucciBluntWrap. Let's hear it. All right, I can finally hear some noise back here. All right, here we go. Yeah, shout out to GucciBluntWrap, bro. Like, I always love seeing like some of these like lesser seen characters, and the fact that she could play Yuel like that in this tournament, hell yeah. And I mean, we're gonna see these replays right here. You're gonna see some of the shenanigans. The tornado, especially, she did a really good job of representing the fact that no, I could get around this early. Made Zane really adjust to that.
Yeah, we were being so tricky with the high lows where eventually it felt like Zane needed to spend so much of that meter just getting in, representing, you know, setting up the U seals, representing the U Psycho Crusher, that when we finally had the hit in the corner, we just had to, you know, go for a more standard knockdown. But so many times we were getting caught out with the jump back on the Yuel JL, and now being so tricky to get around it with that U Psycho Crusher. Ooh, that JU.
So she only used JU like 2 or 3 times that I saw, but they were all like very calculated situations to be like, okay, you've countered me trying to counter you, and now I'm gonna, like.
If you know, you know, but I know you know. So pulling up to that layer 3, oh man, the throw bait once again.
This set was fire, dude. I'm glad we got so many replays, because that was like, you called it out, bro. That was the closest set we've had so far tonight, and that was fire. All right. Big respect to both of those players. Zane, of course, gets to stay in the hot seat. This is our path, and this is the result right here. This is going to be our final game of this top 8. Maybe Maybe. Xerom has only dropped a single game to Ryazo, and I got bad news for Zane. He ain't Ryazo.
Exactly.
That being said, Zane has to be riding the high off that.
Yeah.
You almost got 3-0'd in that losers finals, and then you brought it back for the reverse 3-0.
Yeah.
That's got to do something for the mental. And I mean, you saw that relief on Zane's face when it cut back to the camera.
Yeah.
Like that's. Dude, now right here, my man's
shaking.
still going through it. Yeah, you can see the hand shaking a little bit.
Taking a little bit of time, right? You know, you've kind of had a run of a lifetime. Still fighting your way back up to this grand finals, where, like you said, it was a commanding 3-0 victory for Xerom over in the winner's side. So we're thinking, okay, I have to use so much, 120%, just to try and get that reverse sweep against GucciBluntWrap. Do I have any more energy left in the tank to try and swab up this story for the winner's finals?
We'll see, dude, because I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to speculate on that right now. I just want to see this game right here. Xerom, this is actually the perfect matchup of like the OG vanilla Granblue player versus like some of the new grinders. Like Zane hasn't been like killing it in Dragon Ball for years.
He's been around here in FGs for quite some time, but you know, a relative newcomer as far as the Granblue scene goes.
Yes, and doing it with Grimnir too. Like a lot of people were dooming about this character after the last patch, and a couple of us were like, "What are y'all talking about?" Like,
did
he's gonna take more
pick
work
up this character? At some point, I'm
At
trying
some
to remember.
point.
Okay,
So there was
that was a good sign.
Yes,
it was foreshadowing.
Exactly. If usually if Kazunoko was playing a character, they're pretty good as a general rule. And we're gonna hop right into it. All right, this is your grand finals. If y'all want Xerom to take this, let's hear it right now. What you got? Nope. All right. We got the head nod. Yeah. He checks back, make sure they're cheering for him. All right. How about Zane? Who wants to see the win guy take it home here at Grands? All right.
I hear the Grimnir stands out there. Okay.
Yeah. We got some fans in the crowd. All right. Letting the intros rock right here. So if you're new to this here double elimination style, Xerom hasn't lost a game yet, so he still needs to go to the loser side. So Zane has to win not one, but 2 first threes against this cat to win this tournament, whereas Xerom only needs the 1. And let me tell you right now, that is a hell of a start, going right into the tornado and right back to the corner.
Yeah, so much tempo gone. We walked it back, set the seals, and the full confirm off the tornado hit as well. Now we're already going into the high-low.
Both these cats not afraid to spend the meter early, too. Ultimate DP coming out. Ultimate Tornado coming out, too. All right.
Yeah. Okay, we leverage the 50 to escape the corner, but Zane being so tricky with the seals. It's right back over to the mid-screen. Triple Tornado and catches you on the jump out. First round over to Zane.
Good start. I mean, you got a long road to go. That's how it starts right there, straight up. You got to start building the momentum up now, especially if you could ride that high off beating GucciBluntWrap when they're reverse 3-0. Yeah, I'm going to take that.
All right, EX Tornado, just put a hitbox between you and me. Gives you so much room, so much space to set up the seals, but being so tricky with it isn't going to work on Xerom, even when you top you with the JL so far away.
Man, canceled into that high a little too early right there into the tornado. Not going to get hit with the full combo, kind of luckily, but you still have to ultimate this pressure, dog.
Still in the retreat, the perfect spacing to make sure that that dash ended up the other way.
So looking for BC right there, and just got caught by the TP, unfortunately. TP's right back. Okay, all right, we got some time.
It's fine. Caught with a chop, playing the risk reward right now. It's fine taking 1,000 cuts off of the overheads, but the U-ball just barely too far away from the wall bounce.
He'd like confirmed to get out of the corner, jumping over the far heavy. Okay, that was the scariest whiff I've seen so far tonight.
Because it was too far to actually get you the cinematic. We had the right reaction with the spot dodge, but not going to get the punish that you need. We do get the hard knockdown off you Tornado though.
And I like the fact that Zane does have that spot dodge to deal with Razor Sectile.
Alright, walk it out. Boom! They caught on the jump.
That could have been so much worse. Air-to-air confirms in this game, especially counter hit, can do so much damage, and that is going to do it right there. Xerom successfully navigates the Raging Strike and is going to put up a round of their own.
Yeah, it's so tricky. Like in certain sequences, especially when Xerom is feeling comfortable in a matchup, we'll see him jump 2, 3, 5 times in a row. We're like, what is this guy doing, man? Just hit 2H. But it's the threat of looking for some of these defensive options, right? Am I just going to frame trap you and look for something on the mash? Or am I looking to bait out a Raging Strike just like we saw right there?
Yeah, Xerom is kind of the epitome of jump good. You feel me? Like this dude, and also plays a solid ground game. It's pretty scary to deal with.
Oh, but speaking of jump good, the ultimate air dash pulling up. Zane just catching that U-ball all the way across the screen. We are looking shades of double rainbow over here in this corner.
That was definitely a reaction too. That's crazy. All right, here we go. Xerom, of course, completely unfazed. Xerom's mental resilience is always so strong in these situations. And there's the strike throw. Okay, holding on to the life lead.
Go. Air dash right back down. No throw baited, but a throw on the board here for Zane. SSBA available for both. The diamond situation, not the worst in the world, but the U shining slashes.
Take your hard knockdown for the setup right there. Yeah, I don't hate that. Holding on to a little bit of a life lead right here, but next hit still kills for either player, so like I'm not too worried about that.
Yeah, we're looking to try and beat the anti-airs, take to the ground and look for a U Psycho Crusher for that slowdown with punish. But speaking of the U skills, the U ball takes game number 1.
Game 1 going to Xerom. All right. So the Zane has not beaten the 3-0 allegations quite yet. Still has some work to do. Xerom just needs 2 more games to be your East Coast Throwdown champion.
Yeah, let's see it. And again, off to a good start. Zane with wind in his sails, but so many times Xerom's been able to escape the corner. You're looking for a DP, you're looking for a delay to try and catch out a stagger, but Xerom just mashing right on out.
Blocking the low that time. Yeah, making sure you're not falling for these noble strategy shenanigans is a crucial part of this matchup. And once again, so Xerom did a really good job of navigating that tornado and winners and has not been able to get an answer going so far here. Not a consistent one anyway, I should say.
Yeah, running into tornadoes, now we're blocking the far H's, just gradually building up so much meter and holding up so much space for Zane.
Oh, another air-to-air confirm. Yeah, that should be more than enough to kill right here. Confirm it to super. Thank you very much. I will take another round.
Send the tornado, but can we convert that round into a game?
That's the question. And I mean, that was the struggle against GucciBluntWrap at first, right? Put up games, and each of those that he lost, and finally was able to bring that back. We'll see if Xerom gives you enough opportunity to adjust. That's going to be the crucial part.
Oh, shine the parry, but nothing found off of the tornado. Oh, there we go with the JL.
Yeah, dash overhead again. Oh, and we're going to get the pickup off it? All right, hell yeah. All right. So we're going to set it up. What's the mix-up?
Oh, just walk up clean, meaty. No more of these throw bait shenanigans. Trying to take the jump out of the corner that's been working so well, but Zane quickly ties the set back up.
One apiece right here. Damn near a perfect, too. All right, Zane, I see you. I see you.
Yeah, we're seeing the calm wash over the face. You know, was feeling a little bit frazzled, I think, after that losers finals being so close, but yeah, the rewards back up. Already, you know, swapping up the story from that winners finals.
Indeed he is. Now is only the second person this weekend to take a game off Xerom.
Yep.
And is looking pretty strong here in game 3. All right. Oh, wow. Ready for the throw tech, too? Let's go, Xerom.
All right, 6XM. We escaped the counter hit 6XL as well.
Oh, swinging back and forth. Oh, did not believe in that hit. Unfortunate drop for Zane.
BC, no one wants to do it a 4th time, I guess. And we're fine. Your opponent still has to fight their way back into the corner, even with the plus frames, so you're just going to take that advantage on the DP stage. Oh, no!
Dude, he's so sick. So that was day 1 of this game when everybody was still playing vanilla.
Yeah.
Xerom pulled up the bracket with ultimate combos.
U-ball.
Yeah, like it's absurd. Like the refunds, the whole shebang.
U-ball, I-ball, Kishi, in-ball.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. All right,
exactly.
All right.
Yeah, but he learned so fast, right? Just so able to optimize immediately when these new tools are presented.
Yeah, this dude is the epitome of optimal for sure. But I mean, we could say the same about Zane right now. Like, this is a hard character to play against, and he's kind of making it look easy right now.
Exactly. Oh, there we go. Air dash, JL baits out the throw.
Still, you could change the system mechanics of this game, but we are still just trying to make our opponent bait throws. Here it is. All right, gonna cash out. This is
wait with the extra damage.
Oh my goodness.
You only had a sliver left before that cinematic. I really did not think that was going to kill, but every time I'm underestimating the extra damage. 20% doesn't sound that crazy, but that is such a big chunk out of the health bar.
Yeah, it really is. Especially once you're doing super, right?
Exactly,
like that's, 20% of a lot is still a lot.
20% of a close cell, not the craziest thing in the world. 20% of a super, now you're dying for it.
Now you're dying for it, absolutely. Zane trying to actually take the lead here. Tied up with a game and round count, but running face first into that EXDP, trying to build some space on the screen right here. Whoa, the Classico, here we go.
He caught out the air dash with the U-ball.
I'm telling you, Xerom's U-ball usage is kind of next level today. Yeah, that's a punish. We'll take that. All right. So that I think that's one of the changes is Ultimate Psycho Crusher is now punishable. That was only -4 beforehand, I think.
Yeah, it was quite safe. You know, one of those fluff and ball kind of moves. We send up the tornado spot dodge on that ball. Yeah, it's still not your turn after, but RPSing with the throw. Tricky coming out from Zane.
Zane finally finding the answer to the ball right here, but it's going to be EX ball to finally close out game 3 here for Xerom. And now Xerom is only 1 game away from being our champion here at East Coast Throwdown. Dude, we're getting there. It's getting to that point. All right. We could say it's grand, so we need to lock in, but the closer we get to that final moment, the harder these two need to lean in, get your gamer lean on, get your combos locked in.
Exactly. Oh no. About the gamer lean, but Compton up on the counter hit. There we go. We challenge after the air dash. Not gonna have 50 meter behind it, so lacking a little bit on the corner carry. Whoop. Oh, and the parry on the U tornado. I just heard the crowd go, no!
That's crazy. Yeah, Xerom's pretty good at finding that timing for it, and is pretty good at cashing out for these combos too. We have 50 meter. That is going to be more than enough to kill. Xerom is now on tournament point.
One more round between Xerom and his championship. Zane taking all the time he needs to lock back in.
Xerom, this looks like another day of the office. Yeah, I swear to God, bro.
He's not unfamiliar with victory, and he's not unfamiliar with championships.
Oh, all right. That's how we deal with ball right there. Yes, sir.
Oh, there we go. Ended up the match with the delay air dash.
Oh, wow. Okay, going sweep into noble strategy. I like that. Good get out technique.
Shining onslaught a little bit too far for a confirm, but it's all good. The jump out. These cats are living in the past.
Yeah.
Ooh. Drop situation.
Missing the link, and now Zane is BP-less in the Boston area. You hate to see it. This is not where you want to be.
Found.
Oh, the corner steal! Oh, this could be the game. We have SS. No. Gonna have to go for the wall bounce right here.
Do we have enough to use Psycho Crusher pickup from Zane? Down but not out. One round away from tying it back up. One round away from Xerom taking it home.
This is too close, dude. This is too close. We're getting right to that point right here.
He's tired of being 3-0'd, man. He wants to bring this right back.
Every single one of these interactions matters right now. And you see, oh my God, he is getting to that point where it's like, all right, I'm gonna start neutral jumping like a maniac.
Yep.
Come on, overcommit. I dare you.
Exactly. Jump JL just trying to be preemptive while not being too unsafe or too committal. Finally, the falling JH catches you on the Z motion.
And that's why it's not necessarily a bad idea to throw that out. Like, you might just catch Zane doing some air dash shenanigans.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, or that might happen. Oh, I got mixed too, dog. I was not ready for that cross up right there. My goodness.
So tricky on the movement. The anchor's just keeping it so tricky. Oh, but JL, 3 BCs once again. I'm going to keep it even on the BP situation, though.
That was it. That was that 6XL. Okay, here we go. We got the hit, and this should be it, barring any executional errors. There it is. All right, here we go. We are tied up 2 games apiece here in Grand Finals. Zane only needs 1 more to reset this bracket, whereas Xerom is still so close to being able to close out this tournament.
2 apiece, final game of the pre-Grand Finals. Let's see if we can get this reset here. Trying to be a little more greedy on the seals.
No throw tech that time. Zane's trying to play a little more patient here. Oh, and right as I say that, gets counter hit by the hands.
A lot of hands, but no hands found off the Z motion. We disengage and we pull right back up with the Psycho Crusher.
Yeah, this should be a fat combo. All right, gonna spend 50 on the seals. Yes, sir. Yeah, there it is. All right, the tricky mix-up. So the scary thing about this is, this build's 100 meter. Are we gonna see the cash out?
Oh, do we want to put you in throw range, just guarantee the damage while we have it? Now we don't have to worry about Psycho Crusher, we don't have to worry about the ultimate seal set, but it's still not enough to kill.
1 more hit, and we have a reset!
No, we still got 1 more round.
Oh, we don't?
1 more round away from the reset, I know. I'm thinking too far in the future,
too. The gun, dude, I'm sorry.
All good. That's what Zane is hoping.
Woo. All right.
He's thinking about it, and he's good position to do so as well. Set the seals.
It's because in my heart, all tournaments are first to 1.
I know.
1 round, you know.
The Tio's dream.
Yeah.
Oh no, but the whip on the dive kick. 2H so rough on the horizontal range, so really not able to get too much off of it, but set the seals to jump right over that ball.
Using parry to deal with far H right there. All right, I love that usage from Xerom. Start to pepper that in a little more.
There we go, far H. Trap off the Psycho Crusher, but speaking of the space, we're walking through the revolving door of the corner. Xerom with the jump out, looking to even out this health lead.
Combo limit's gonna take effect, and we are just mashing, bro. We're mashing. All right, that's what I want to see.
Send it.
Send it. Wall bounce again. No drop skis. Now we have a reset. All right, here we go. Give it up for Zane, keeping this Grand Finals alive. We have 1 more set. Xerom finally sent to losers, and now we have 1 more first to 3. Winner of this one takes the whole thing.
It's the swap of the story, that winners finals. Such a commanding victory from Xerom to send you down into the losers, but especially after fighting your heart out against GucciBluntWrap, you have to make the most of this opportunity. Shin Grand Finals, put the zeros on the score. We got that L on Xerom's name as well to move on to game number 1.
So if Zane really wanted to do some mental damage, he'd say, all right, before we get into this, we need a side swap. Let's go check the rules.
RPS for it again?
Yep.
Is that World Tour rules?
Oh, all right,
there we go.
All right, so that's huge. Xerom basically just put 50 meter right in the trash right there, thanks to that tornado from Zane. Good block of the cross up, though. All right.
Down the drain, we saw the just. Guard button required. Even Emmanuel. Charlotta still blocks, cross-ups the old-fashioned way, and still catches you out of the Z-dash.
All right. Yeah, gonna get the extension off that. Close it up to the corner. BC still plus, has to respect it.
Yeah. Big Chillin doesn't want to go for the BC Wars, but does want to save the meter for the U. Ball up against the wall. Should be enough to kill with the extra damage bonus, but the Honda hands is not enough.
Oh, combo limit was a hell of a thing right there. Still had one diamond to spend, but I don't think I had the opportunity. Xerom's still gonna take that round, but all right.
Yeah, I was going to say kill with the meaty hands, and then I realized that's a curious way of phrasing it. Either way, round number 2, starting it off with the 6XL Psycho Crusher. We're really vying for this space.
I'm stealing meaty hands now. I'm going to use that whenever I can.
All right, you got it. I'm telling the people it was your idea.
All right, works for me.
The idea that we're just chilling out with the down back to try and minimize this risk reward. We're getting tapped on the dome so many times with all these overheads.
Yeah, noble strategy. Zane went for the 2H right there and just instantly got smoked by that axe kick follow-up.
Yeah. Ooh. Go, throw bait once again, mid-screen off of the air dash.
6XL connects. We are going to be very close. If Zane decides to spend the meter right here, this is going to be so close. I think we're going to be just shy thanks to the BP situation, but my goodness, that's going to be close.
No extra damage, but it does put you in the SSBA situation.
Surely. There it is. All right. So, yeah, didn't spot dodge the second hit there. No, that jails now. Oh, that's evil.
Yeah.
That's so
It's
evil.
one of the most tricky supers to try and punish, and Zane, not trying to go too crazy for it and end up losing the round for it, is fine with blocking it out with no meter to Xerom's name. Zane ties up the rounds.
I hope we see that on a replay after. That noble strategy was definitely meant to catch like a trip guard on the way down, but that extra air stall from Grimnir made it just completely whiff. That was very good from Zane.
Yeah, really smart work to try and swap up the timing. Consumes all the steals to try and trip up Xerom, but ends up getting block string to the corner.
Oh, okay. We haven't seen a lot of those auto combo overhead enders so far, but that we're seeing those start get peppered in.
Yeah. It may be inspired by Xerom just peppering in the triple attack, but no, the UDP just flying to the skies, and Xerom's going to find a full punish.
Sometimes you make a hard read, and it is wrong, my friend. You got a little buffer here, so it ain't no fang, but that is going to hurt.
Still got 2 BP to your name, but gradually chopping away. Now this is when the overheads really start mattering, especially as they're lethal. You got spaced out on the Charlotta hands. You extended your hurt box with a Raging Strike. You wanted the BC so bad, but the spacing did you dirty.
Other way around. Right. So the first couple of hits of hands hit, or rather got blocked, hit the BP, and then missed the timing on it because you were spaced out, so Raging Strike came out. Yeah, you saw Zane shaking the head about it. Unlucky. You got to move past that one. Unlucky.
All good. Clear from the brain. One game on the board here for Xerom.
So, yeah, respecting the tornado again. All right, yeah. Xerom had an answer for that earlier. Thanks to Zane's adjustment, Xerom is finally starting to respect that.
Yeah. It's JL to catch out the immediate air dash, the falling JH to catch out the Z motion, but Zane moving with motion right now. One more 50-50 could kill.
Beautiful. Here it is. All right. That's the 50-50 we needed. Dude, Zane is putting up rounds every single game.
Yes.
Every single game. Man, doing their best work to keep this close right here.
And never sweep on any of these games, but still, again, it's being able to seal it out twice in a row. The sip of the water to rehydrate.
That's the key right here. Zane, no stranger to these long sets, right? Dragon Ball sets can go for a little while.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay!
Caught the noble strategy with the EX Tornado.
Yeah, here we go. Able to get the setup, but runs right into the DP again. Yeah, Xerom needed to spend some meter to get out of that situation, that's for sure. Not trying to deal with that.
There we go. Quadruple seals, sniped out with the air dash JL. Really not the craziest confirm in the world, but still gets you so much space. We mash after spot dodging the U-ball. I wonder what Xerom was looking for.
Beautiful. All right. One more round, so finally puts 2 in a row. We're getting our money's worth at a grand finals. Finally, here we go. After that winners finals 3-0, I was a little nervous, but Zane has done a phenomenal job of fighting back right here. We're tied up at 1 game apiece.
Exactly.
All right. Ooh, jumps into it. Very nearly got Aaron blocked right
scared,
there.
Yeah. Fell right back down to the ground in time. Spot dodge, but still not going to save you from that far H.
Far H has done so much work in this tournament. Once again, runs into the tornado. Okay. Zane getting some mileage out of put it out there, let you walk into it.
Tried to smash through, but a little bit too slow for the grab. We saw that no escape. Oh, but finally looking for the stand block. Now that we know that Zane is respecting the overhead chops, now Xerom can start looking for the lows, start looking for the, the sweeps.
Yeah. Zane just let the kill on the table there. Missed the wall bounce on Psycho Crusher, and that, I don't know, you might be,
no!
Excuse me?
Speaking of dropping the kill, we had lethal twice in a row. Surely third time's the charm.
We'll see. You can never count Xerom out. We have seen so many pixel health comebacks from this cat. He is still very much in this. Blocking the whole thing out. Here we go. Chip damage is starting to be a factor, and it's just a 5L that's going to do it. Yep.
We have Psycho Crusher into the 5L. Xerom waiting for the block to take his turn, but Zane instead pulls up.
There is some poetic justice there because usually we see Xerom whiffing ultimate ball or something and then like throwing you after.
Exactly.
It's so frustrating. So
you're waiting for the block to try and take your turn, but it just does not work out. The 6XM, the counter hit for the hard knockdown. Send us over to the other side. No, instead we jump right back out.
Far heavy, dude, every time.
And it just works, man.
It just works.
It's a square hole button.
Yeah, right? You can say that again. Xerom completely unfazed though, and we're gonna cash out with Super after this. Thank you very much. Give me those diamonds back. Diamonds are forever, unless they're mine. I spend those babies so fast.
And it was a swinger, a couple more overhead jumps. It clashed with you, Psycho Crusher.
How?
It worked.
How? It looked like he went under. I don't even want to go there. Clip that. Send it to me later, dog. We'll do a full breakdown of that piece. My goodness.
We'll hit it with the instant replay, I'm sure, but still 1 round apiece and 1 game apiece.
Off.
We head on into it. This Shin Grand Finals heating up. Might be looking like another Game 5 situation.
Oh man. All right. I'm back. I'm ready. I'm not tilted.
We're back in. We're second-hand tilted on behalf of the players, but there we go, locking back into this 2L counter hit. We almost dodged the UDP, but ran right back into it.
It's the same situation with different ultimate specials, dog. How? How does he keep getting away with this?
Deja vu, I've been in this place before.
I got hit so hard. I thought that was going to be same side and hit cross.
What? Oh, avoided with the air stall special. All the momentum off of the air dash.
So good blocks. All right, again. Yep, finally finds the right spot to BP. I think that's going to hit, dog. Oh, no, we jumped over.
Jump.
No! I'm telling you, jump good, bro. He jumps good.
Simply jump good, do good mix. Oh, not trying to be too preemptive about the jump L. Spends all the seals.
All that off 1 neutral jump from Xerom. Just did that just to try to get Zane to do something. Same thing.
Now we're in chip. You had to spot dodge it, but still not going to be your turn after. There we go. 2-1 for Xerom in the Shin Grand Finals.
Did you just see
Bro,
Xerom?
he crushed the Dragon Ball in his hands.
Yeah, that was fire. That's my man saying, all right, I need 1 more game, dog.
He hit the Gentle Donna, bro. He crushed the Iron Cube. There we go. Game number 4.
All right, this is exactly what I wanted when I woke up this morning. Hell yeah, parry to start it out. There it is. Low off the noble strategy, mid-screen, so we're not going to get the combo.
RH just to try and challenge out. Going for the air block. Not trying to be mixed up on the other side for Xerom. Just taking to the skies himself.
Yeah, that hits both sides. All right, good awareness from Zane. We are absolutely going to take that knockdown, set it back up, and try to get some semblance of offense going here.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Finally checking out the neutral jump from Xerom. He's been shown that a few times.
Not checked this time. So it works 3 times, gets hit once. I'm going to do it 5 more. Oh, no.
Finally.
But the jump back, JH, super preemptive. A different type of seal setup, but still going to drop the confirm in the corner.
Yeah, that was a massive drop because that very certainly would have killed with super. Xerom has 100 meter, but so does Zane. Any hit from either player could be a big difference maker, and that might be it. Let's see. We're going to spend it. SSBA should be... this is going to be so close.
Oh, but we drained the BP. Barely any health left after the cinematic. We put the rose on the tombstone. Send it for the SSBA.
And
Zane.
he does it. Oh, I was
on the board.
holding my breath. We are on the board indeed. All right, 1 more round to tie it up here from Zane. Can Xerom close it out before that happens? This is getting down to the wire right here, J2. This is it, man.
No, man. Still, taking to the skies. We've shown so many different options. Every time the seals are set, we're rotating back and forth between the jump back JL, the Z dash, the immediate jump over and spend all the seals, but finally, we haven't seen 2H in quite some time.
No, hasn't had an opportunity to do it, right? Xerom has not allowed him to.
Jump back JH!
Same thing. Air-to-air pickup, confirm with the U-ball, full yeah, like, I'm telling you, this dude is optimal, bro.
It's
he
a
knows.
chef's kiss confirm, and now we got 75 meters still back on the board. We're going to build up 1 more U skill.
Yeah, just DP ender. That's the right call. You might have ended the combo a little early, but that's still the right call here. All right, spend it for the pressure. Do a little chip damage too. Throw will kill here.
Xerom not trying to go too crazy. A stand up into a command grab might be able to kill, but we're not trying to give ourselves that much opportunity for Zane to fight back.
Love the patience here. Happy to just take the chip damage from Fireball. Your life lead is big enough where that will not matter.
Ooh. Oh, ended up losing some space. Tried to go for a Raging Strike.
That's going to cost you. I don't think this is going to be enough to kill without SSBA, but this is going to be very close. And the mix-up, what mix-up? I have a DP, bro.
It looked like Zane was trying to bait that, but just a little bit too preemptive, but still off of the scramble. 2L brings us to our final game in the reset.
Dude, look at him. He's locked in right now. Yeah. Gone is the face of head down in the hands after losers finals, trying to get going through it. You know what I'm saying? No, we're locked in right now. We're here to win. this is our final game of the afternoon. They're all tied up here at Grand Finals. Xerom versus Zane.
A strange mix of satisfied bringing it to game number 5, but terrified of losing it now that you're so close. 6-6 L to the far H. That's the counter hit, but we're so even on the life.
Once again, we're going for the air dash shenanigans. Xerom calls out the early throw right there. We have not seen Zane go for that very much, so I love that adjustment from Xerom.
Exactly. Now we pulled up to the corner, gradually the chip damage away from the button tech.
One more, here we go. Techs it, quick tech that time. Good knowledge from Xerom.
There we go, sniped out with the air special, the air drift. Gets us all the way back out, but still so much health to try and work through on Xerom's side.
One
Even
more.
with the SSBA, you're gonna need one more good hit.
I'm spending the SSBA here. Oh, no, we're taking the seals mix-up. The mix-up, okay.
Oh no, we tried to bait out the UDP. We saw that earlier from Xerom. Got yourself a turn back with a spot dodge, but trying not to get throw baited here. SSBA on both sides, and it's a one-touch off of the air fireball. 6-6H, Zane on tournament point.
Reset the bracket. One losers finals, and now is on tournament point here against Xerom at East Coast Throwdown. One more round for Zane to do it. Can Xerom bring this back?
If anyone can do it, it's him. Once again, been showing so many good options against the seals, but you're trying to get a little too giddy with the JHs. You got so much damage off that U-ball confirmed. Now Zane is running wild with the movement. When you get hit that high up in the air too, that gives you more corner carry too. Zane is doing a really good job of capitalizing there. But speaking of corner carry, Xerom's bringing it out. BC says, get off me, I need to make this space. Double strategy reset, trying to bait it out with the whip dive kick.
Beautiful.
No, but instead, no whip on this time. We're catching you out with the air dash.
Okay, not a great starter here for Zane, so we are gonna need at least one more hit, probably two, and that's the big one right there. Far heavy starter, we have the super, barring any drops, this is it. Zane is your East Coast Throwdown 2024 champion!
And after such a commanding defeat over in the winners finals, locked back in, fought for his life in losers finals, and brought that energy back to the grands, back to the reset. You're a champion. Congratulations, Zane.
Yeah, there it is. Yo, let it all out, my man. You earned it. There ain't no shame in the tears, brother. You earned that right now. Stand up, take a bow, give him a GG's. That was a hell of a grand finals right there. Incredible. Oh, wow.
There we go. One more time. Amazing run from Xerom. Out at second place, but still fought for your life.
Yeah, for real. Very good run from Xerom. Did not drop a single game until top 8 started, and even then, still looked dominant in winners finals all the way through. Made sure to keep that very close right up until the end. Wow, dude, Zane did it with Grimnir. So, man, I got the proof. That's all I'm saying. I got the proof. It's on Twitter.
Yep.
I called it, baby. I said.
We had that free top 8 recap thread if you want to check it out on Lennox's Twitter. Yep. The predictions of who might be looking real strong taking it home for ECT 2024.
He was my dark horse to win. I said if Zane's going to do it, he's going to have to go through Xerom. It's going to be one of those two.
It's been a story of upsets all the way from pools, right? People sent down into the loser side earlier than we might expect, coming into top 8. Even then, you know, thinking, okay, I got to lock in, but still, so many of these hero stories being built here at ECT 2024. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying that Granblue action. We're going to be giving them their flowers in just a little bit. Yeah, hang tight. We are going to be going to the award ceremony as soon as we get set up on stage. But dog, so I've been looking forward to this all week. That's what I'm saying.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And I knew we were going to get a top 8 because we were looking at the bracket. All the normal suspects are here, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That though, with that level of play from a Grimnir player, no less, to beat the whole thing, to beat Xerom, the one of the old gods.
Exactly.
And then we got to see amazing losers runs from Kiri, from GucciBluntWrap. Ryazo got 4th, dog.
Exactly,
Played a really, really solid game against a lot of good players. I didn't have Ryazo beating Wavie. I'm going to keep it a buck with you, dude. I did not have Ryazo beating Wavie. Yeah. And they did it. They did it. They made it. They didn't make it look easy. That was a good game. Don't get me wrong, but my goodness, we were blessed for just a treat of a bracket here. So if y'all tuned in at home, if you're here in the venue, thank you so much. This game is so cool. I am so lucky to be a part of it. I've met so many cool peoples like this guy right here, and it all pays off in moments like this. So we're gonna kick it over to the stage. We got the awards right here. Yo, Long Island Joe, what do we got, bro? Mr. Joseph.
There we go. Coming up in number 7, Artorias!
Oh, yeah, the Siegfried champion himself, making a good run here.
And, of course, tied for 7th, we got Kiri!
Multiple top 8s. Kiri with the 7th place finish in Granblue, 5th and Melty.
Coming up in 5th, we got Wavie!
Still standing strong with the Cagliostro, of course. Still one of the best to do it.
And tied for 5th, of course, we got Elsa.
Low-key, one of some of my favorite bracket runs for this weekend so far. The Nier is on fire.
Yep. Rounding out our top 4, in 4th place, we got Ryazo.
You picked the top tier. You did it. Thank you. Nice work. Nice work.
You picked what you needed to win. The double medal pulling up a 3rd place, GucciBluntWrap.
This was the run. This is the run of the century. Check the bracket. Had to go through so many killers here.
And in 2nd place, Zone, Xerom.
Losing in a heartbreaker, but played a good tournament regardless. Like, this dude's still one of the best.
And last but not least, your ECT 2024 champion of Granblue Fantasy versus Rising, Zane.
That's the big dog right there. Give it up for the champion, doing the whole thing with a character that people are trying to tell me is not that good, and he is here to prove you wrong. Yeah, lift that thing high. Let's see it. Give it up for him.
Stand proud with the plaque. And one more time, give it up for your Granblue top 8 over here at ECT 2024.
Yeah, incredible run from everybody today. Big shout out. Big shout out, everyone. Everyone on that stage has a lot to be proud of this weekend. A lot to be proud of this weekend. All right. So this is it for us. We are calling it for the weekend. I believe. Are you done too? You got some more stuff?
I'm done too, yeah. But the action is not done over here. We're going to be having some strive right after this. But you guys can follow us and keep up with us. I'm J2_ over on Twitter. And you can find him at Lennox207. It's been an absolute joy, my brother.
Always, brother.
Glad
always.
we got to handle this top 8. And hopefully you guys enjoyed as well. We'll see you guys in just a little bit. See you for some strive.